Hello, hello. How we doing, everybody? Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello. Happy Thursday! Another Thursday. Can you believe it? One every single week. And we're back with open lobbies. How are you guys? Pertinax first. Nice. Hi, Sid. Hi, Caliente. Hi, everybody. Hi, Ryuk. How's everybody doing? How's your week been going? Hi, Periculosa. How are you? How are you? How are you? Hi, I wonder. How are you? I've missed you guys. Have you been? How have we been? Remember this Monday when I asked you guys, when I told you guys on Thursday, I'm gonna ask if you've done anything nice for yourselves this week, and I expect an answer. I'm gonna expect an answer today. How's everybody been? I hope you've been having a good week. Have you been having a good day? And if you haven't, I'm glad that you're here anyway. How are you guys? My day has been going crazy today. Freaking crazy. Yay, the title worked! Thank you, Sid. I'm so glad. I feel kind of like a doofus because I realized that I hadn't updated the title inside the actual light stream. So I didn't realize that I actually had to change the title in the software. Oops, my bad, rookie mistake. But just give me a few more times and then I won't be a rookie anymore. What do you guys think about the starting soon screen? Isn't it cute? Guys, look at this. I have another screen to show you. Watch this. It's gonna automatically mute me if I switch over to this. But check this out. Check this out. Isn't that cute? Isn't that so cute? I made that myself in Canva. My friend, our mod, Talis M, told me just to freaking learn to use Canva, and I did. I'm kind of mad about how they keep trying to force me to use AI assets, but like, I made it with the free version. Actually, I got the free trial to get the background, but I thought it was cute. Thank you guys. I'm so glad you like it. I'm so glad you like it. Yas. Ryuk, I'm so glad you're feeling better. You had such a cold last time. I hope you're feeling much better now. I hope you're feeling bad. Yas. So how are we doing, guys? How are we doing? Did you make it with AI? I did not make it with AI. I did not. I would commission someone before I made it with AI. Canva's super simple once you learn. Yeah, I found a YouTube tutorial. And they have a lot of free stuff that you don't have to pay for it. So yeah, but I am hoping to eventually commission some stuff. But it was cute. It was cute. I tried to take inspiration a little bit from the beautiful art that Talis M, she's by the way on Instagram as a witch that crafts, our moderator, made for me. It's so beautiful. But I obviously nothing I could ever make in Canva would ever measure up to what she made. But I made it kind of try to match a little bit as close as I could do on Canva. How we doing, guys? I'm currently sitting on a horse. That's wild. Why? I mean, not why, but get off. Why are you on the Twitch stream while you're on a horse? Be safe. Be safe. I saw you got into the creator program. Yes, I did. I'm as shocked as you. It's kind of crazy. I thank you guys for all the congrats and everything. I've been getting a lot of sweet messages about that. Thank you so much. Hi Bella, welcome in. How are you? How are you? How have you been? Tell me everything. What have I missed? What do I want to have missed? Tell me everything anyway. Do you have a code yet? No, I don't think I'm gonna get a code. It's like they have 2 tiers of the program, and basically in the gold tier, there's like the requirements are different. So like in the gold tier, you have to make like a certain amount of hours of DBD content every month, and you have to like have a certain amount of concurrent viewers, like as an average. And there's like another tier called iridescent tier, and I think they said that the code thing was like a test program that's for only certain randomly selected, I think, creators in the iridescent program. So I don't think that it's going to be available yet to anybody in my tier, but if it ever does, I'll let you guys know, because I've had a lot of people asking. You guys are so sweet. I really appreciate you guys wanting to support me. It's so sweet. Anyways, anyhow, today has been such a crazy day. I've just been doing so many errands. I'm sorry for being late. We don't talk about it. A queen is never late and all of that. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. My brother got released out of prison yesterday. I haven't seen him in 2 years. How does that feel? How does that feel? That must be a crazy reunion after 2 years. I hope everything goes well. Watching stream on a horse is crazy. on horseback is crazy. Yes, so, anyways, yeah, so I've been biking around in freaking, like, negative 10 degrees today. I've been wearing so many layers, and people in Sweden, like, they make fun of me for wearing layers. And I'm like, are you not cold? Do you enjoy being cold? Like, what's up with that? What's up with that? I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't understand. Support even from horseback is crazy. He's gonna visit me soon. I hope that goes well. I hope that goes well. I hope you have a lovely reunion. The sun is out for me, but it's still cold. I envy the sun. I miss the sun so much. I forgot it existed. I saw it last week for a brief moment, and I was like, oh my gosh, there's joy in the universe. Anyways, so it's freaking freezing, and it's gonna be freezing apparently for a long time. Like, what's up with that? Ray, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. I appreciate it so much. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Welcome in. Yeah, so we have some, there was something else I was gonna say. Usually you end stream late, but today you start late. Yeah, today we will be late on both ends. Yeah, so today we are playing open lobbies as usual, so I've opened the Q-bot now, so if you want to play with me in open lobbies, it's 2 matches per person. Let me dump the, play rules in the chat, and I'll pin this message so you can see it. There we go. So, you can see the rules there for open lobbies, and it's ! join in the chat to join the queue. So everyone is welcome. Winter's cold, but at least there's no bugs. That is my biggest, like, not to be like a bug hater, but I'm so scared of bugs. I'm so scared of most bugs. It's my biggest, like, I hold no grudge against them. And I think they should be able to exist, but like, they scare me. I can't do anything about it. I just get like a visceral body response when I see something that has more than 4 legs. I just panic. I don't mean to. It started when I was a kid, and I started getting like this just visceral disgust with dead bugs, and then I was fine with the live ones, but then it just like spread, and now I just can't handle them at all. The worst ones are like wasps and hornets. I can't do them at all. But bees are usually fine, because they're kind of chill. They're pretty chill. They're kind of cute. But it's like, it's at the point where I'll see like a picture I'll be like scrolling, and I'll see a picture of a bee or like a wasp or like some kind of bug, and I'll literally like I'll get a physical reaction. Oh, it's like, and I don't even like, I have no grudge against bugs. I think bugs are great. Anyways, I have some not news, DBD related not news for everybody, because it's been brought to my attention through my YouTube comments today that a lot of people don't know that we have canonically gay characters in Dead by Daylight. And as a Dead by Daylight creator, and also a gay, I feel like I have a legal and moral, ethical responsibility to bring it to your guys' attention. So if anyone is not aware, we have canonically gay characters in Dead by Daylight. We have David King was the first character. And also the Legions, I believe it's Susie, but don't quote me on that. Yeah, we don't have anything. Oh, there's a survey. I'll have to do that later. Guys, do the surveys. Don't miss the surveys. Surveys. Don't skip surveys. Surveys are good. We love surveys. I love surveys. I love lists and surveys and stuff like that. Anyway, so why did I leave Survivor? I don't need to go to the tomes anymore. I don't know if it'll say in his bio, but we're gonna read David King's bio. Because I had people in my comments telling me that they didn't know that David King was gay. First of all, because I posted a video of David and Dwight and made a joke that it was lore accurate, which obviously there's like, it's not lore accurate, but the developers are like in on the joke. They post memes about it and stuff. Because there's a joke, like, it's David King is Dead by Daylight's first canonically gay character, and a lot of people ship him with Dwight, I guess. And there's like a picture of like a fan art or something of the two of them inside of the same locker on Ormond, so it's like the Ormond locker. There's a specific locker that people will reference, and it's like the David and Dwight locker where they sneak into when they get into the same trial together. That's the joke. So if you've ever heard anything about the Ormond locker, that's what that's referencing. But yeah, so we're gonna look at David King's lore. Where the heck is David King? David. Here we go. I don't know if it says in his bio, if it's just in his lore, but his lore is very sad. So we're gonna look at this. I also had a few people telling me to like jump off a building and stuff, and then I'm ruining Dead by Daylight, so that gave me extra spite to want to to want to look at this specifically on stream with you guys. So yes, we're gonna look at this. Also, we have Michaela and Sable, who are obviously, like, only quoted as being best friends, but, like, come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Like, for real, for real. They graffitied their names together. I don't know about you. I don't know about you, but I know what that sounds like to me. Okay, so we're gonna read David King's lore real quick. Right. So I don't believe it says here in his lore here. It says he's the single child of a wealthy family. David King seemed destined for greatness. While growing up in Manchester, he demonstrated serious potential in both sports and academics, and with his family connection, all doors were open to him. He could have succeeded at anything if it weren't for his combative nature. Right, he was a little fighter. He was a little asshole. That one Halloween banner proves everything. It does! It does! Like, look at this and tell me it's not gay as heck. Look at this! Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Give me the gays. Where are the lesbians? Look at them! Look at this and tell me... Look, it's like every historian ever. They were besties. They were just besties. They were just gals being pals. Yeah, so, gay alert. Gay. There are two of that banner? Oh, really? Okay, so, David King. He lived for the adrenaline rush of a good fight and would go out of his way to get into one. His robustness and athletic abilities led him to rugby, where he could cut loose and really cause a ruckus. King excelled and gained reputation as a promising, if somewhat reckless, rookie. His meteoric rise came to an abrupt end when he lost his temper and assaulted a referee, earning himself a lifetime ban from the league and cutting short what most people assumed was going to be a long, successful career. King was unconcerned. Money was no issue, so he took it as an early retirement and focused on other fun things to do. Like being gay. Like kissing boys. Free from the constraints of a career and enabled by the wealth of his family, David King spent most of his time at the pub, drinking, watching games, and getting into fights. Some might say he was wasting his life away, and not many people knew that he was an occasional debt collector, or that he fought in clandestine bare-knuckle fight clubs. When David King stopped showing up to the pub, the few friends he still had were not surprised. They figured he had finally picked a fight with someone stronger than he was. In a way, they were right. So this is why we read the tomes, guys. This is why we read the tomes. So it's gonna take me a while to find whichever tome is David King's. It's not the first one. I know it's not the first one. Claudette.
Moves through the death.
Blah blah blah. Oh, I know some people love that voice, but it just gets on my nerves the way that it autoplays. Okay, here we have one from David King. Is this it? Maybe. There should be a movie. Yeah. Is this David's whole...
King's scrunchie.
Oh my god, stop autoplaying!
King's father give...
There we go. Okay. So, David King has official art with all the gay characters. That's so cute. I need to find that somewhere. I Oh, I think I must have missed that blue banner. I've heard Yui mains call her gay, but she literally falls in love with her male stalker. Oh my gosh, I've missed that part of her lore. Thank God I've missed that. Yeah, I've always lovingly referred to her as my as my lesbian biker girl. She runs a girl biker gang, doesn't she? That's the last I remember of reading her lore. That sounds pretty gay to me. Anyway. Listen, lots of people choose the wrong path in life. And I forgive Yui. She gets there in the end. She runs a biker gang, and that's all we can say about that. Anyway, so let me just skim through this real quick to make sure I'm not reading the wrong thing. Yeah, I believe he's, wait a second. Yeah, this is just about him and his fighting career. I don't think this is the gay one. This is just about him, like, fighting people in bars and stuff. So we're gonna keep going. Maybe I'll have to Google it and find out which tome it's in. We got Kate. Oh my god, thank God! Thank you, Wonder, for telling me you can turn off autoplay. I don't know why I thought that was just for one, because I've done it before, but it didn't, like, save. Okay, I think you guys might get an ads now, so sorry about everybody going to ad jail. Hi, Annabelle, how are you? So, I'll see you guys in 3 minutes. We're gonna keep looking for this. Ooh, we got Dwight memories. So don't worry, I won't start reading the gay stuff until we find it. Until, everyone's back from the ad break, so don't worry about that. Wait, I just checked this one, I believe. I should probably have Googled this. Not there. Number 5. So many tomes. I've read all of these, but it's been like 3 years since I read them all. Do you guys read the tomes? Did you guys used to read the tomes? Here we got Yui's story. Right. Probably gay. Probably something gay in there somewhere. There can't not be something gay in there, right? Wait, which one did I keep forgetting which number I just clicked on. Okay, number 8. Because I remember reading David's story and being like, that's the saddest one. It's not the saddest one, but it's pretty sad. There are some really sad stories, especially the killer. There are some really sad killer stories. Here we go. This has to be it. Okay, let me just, spoilers. Spoilers! Okay, here we go. Here we go. Guys, prepare for some gay shit. Oh wow, this is long. Okay, we're gonna read it anyway. So while we're reading this, we're gonna wait for everybody to get back from ads before we start reading. But, yeah, we're gonna, everybody, what was I gonna say? I forgot. Guys, I'm running on like 4 hours of sleep, so, my memory is gonna be even more ass than it usually is today. So yeah, let me know when you're back from ads. There's a cosmetic on DBD Mobile that says she had a crush on a female idol. Let's go! I knew Yui couldn't be hetero. I knew she couldn't be a completely. I knew it. Why just 4 hours? I've just been completely like. Okay, you want the truth? I was making the be right back screen. There, I said it. I have no self-discipline. I said it. Okay. Okay, but hear me out though. Here's the thing. My sleeping schedule has been so cooked. I've been sleeping until like 3 p.m. every single day, ever since I started taking a medication that gave me insomnia. So it's been going kind of crazy. The insomnia has gotten better because it was mostly a side effect from the beginning, but my sleeping schedule is still cooked. So I've been trying to fix it. It was worth it. Thank you. That's how I feel. But yeah, today anyway, I had like a bunch of meetings and stuff, so I couldn't sleep until 3. So that's why I'm running on low sleep. Low sleep. Also, I've been getting like sleep paralysis. I've been like hallucinating as I'm sleeping. Oh my god, it's the worst. I've been like hallucinating that someone's like pushing me. Like that someone's sitting on top of my back and like pushing me into the bed. And all I can say is like, oh, damn, I wish it was Yui Kimura. I'm just kidding. But yeah, do not recommend sleep paralysis. It's crazy. So yeah, and like last night when I was sleeping, I swore that I was like hearing my neighbor through the wall at like 5 a.m. when I was trying to sleep. I could swear that I was hearing somebody watching like Fortnite or something on YouTube on their phone through the wall, but then when I completely woke up there was nothing. So I don't think that was real. I think that was a construct of my brain. But oh my god. I've had that as a kid, but I dreamed that I woke up while still being in the dream. That's been happening to me too lately. I used to be, but like it took me so long to realize that it was sleep paralysis and not like something else. I thought I was having like an issue with like my muscles or something because I didn't realize I was not fully awake. But lately, since I've been like, I've been thinking about it more, I've been realizing that I'm actually asleep while it happens. I tagged you in the Pride artwork photo. Okay, let me check it out right now. If I could share my screen, I would make you guys, if I could share my phone screen, I would show you guys and also make you sit here while I do my Duolingo because I'm about to lose my almost 1-year streak. They're making me do 6 lessons to repair my streak. Get me out of here. That's so cute. That artwork is so cute. Everybody, if you're not in the Discord, join it right now so you can go check out this really, really cute gay art. Let me pop the link in the chat real quick. Go check that out, guys. Go check that out real quick. If you're not already in the server, we have channels for everything, including gay DBD art. Yaz. I go to sleep at 9 and wake up at 5. That's so, like, God, I wish that were me. How, like, what? Are you a robot? How do you function like that? Sorry, that was kind of harsh. That was kind of rude, maybe. I'm sorry. I'm just jealous. That's so cute. Yeah, is that Adam? Who's that? And Elodie? An artist and Huntress and David and Yui. Cute. That is so cute. I love that. That's so adorable. They look so happy. I'm not used to seeing the DBD characters looking so happy. That's so cute. Oh, you fixed your schedule? W. How did you do it? I need tips. How did you do it? My brothers, when they fix their schedules, they usually just pretend it's jet lag and like stay up the whole... They stay up until the whole next day, I guess? And then they just go like 24 hours or longer. Yeah, they pull it all-nighter. That's what they do too. But I can't do that. I become an absolute wretch of a person if I stay up that long. Like, I can't do it. It's like torture. I need sleep. I'm too rigid. I need to sleep, or I feel like the day never ended, and then there's like, it's like there's not in my brain. There's like it's like a year with 364 days. Like I can't have that. Huntress, yes, she's in Hooks on You, you know, right? So I guess technically every character in there could. I haven't played Hooked on You, so I don't know what the player character's gender is or anything like that. But I guess technically, if we want to call Hooked on You canon, I guess that's a debate. All right, let's look at this. Let's look at this lore. So we're gonna read some of this, maybe not all of it, because there's a lot. But we're gonna read the gay stuff. So this is the. Let's set the scene here by reading this first one. Maybe we won't read the whole thing. Let's see. Okay. The old pub erupts in... Okay, wait. Memory 384. The old pub erupts in drunken screams and laughter as patrons drink ale, play darts, and watch football on the flat-screen television above the bar. David sits alone on a hard wooden stool at the bar. He can already see... Jasmine in his mind's eye. Blonde hair, blue eyes, short skirt, walking out of her apartment with wafts of wild vanilla, and a few fun quips like all those black and white films his mother used to watch alone in the kitchen. She's everything like the movies, everything his father admires in a woman and more, and she's certainly a perfect date for the old man's retirement party in the coming days, sure to turn heads and make him proud. David gulps his evening ale, winces at the bitterness, and thumps the pint against the metal countertop, still feeling the tightness around his neck and shoulders. He figures he needs a little more social lubricant to make this first date go off without a hitch. The last thing he wants to do is screw things up before the party. David scans the bar and gestures to his old friend Rick. He slides his empty glass, nods for a refill, and suddenly feels a sharp pain at his left side. Rick returns with a foamy golden pint dripping on the sides as David snatches it from him, takes a sip and winces. Tastes bitter, and he knows it ain't supposed to be this bitter. He waves Rick over and leans forward. This shit is killing my insides, and it tastes like somebody farted in a bathtub of donkey piss. You pulling this shit out of an engine, or is it real? It's real, Dave, as real as it gets. Tastes like poison. Well, why don't you stop punishing yourself? David's left side pulls again. He struggles to remember if the appendix is on the left side or the right side. He isn't sure. Doesn't matter. Everything hurts in his stomach and chest, and he figures he's better off with a ruptured appendix anyway. Some poisons are good for you. Rick shakes his head in disagreement. I'd take it easy anyway, unless you want to be a total shit with what's-her-name? Jasmine. A drunk fan approaches David. Look here, as I live and breathe, David fucking King. Why not come have a seat with us? Ignoring him, David looks up at the football match. Just want to be alone right now. Another time. Come on, won't you take a few seconds for a fan? David locks eyes with Rick, but doesn't look at the drunk brute at his side. I appreciate the invitation, but I'm kind of going through a rough patch. That's why I'm alone, so please. The drunken fan jabs him in the shoulder. I gotta ask, what did that referee call you that upset you so much? You have shit in your ears? Get away! The fan jabs David again. David catches the finger, snaps it against the joint, and takes another sip of donkey piss as the agonized fan falls to his knees, screaming bloody murder. Rick quickly gestures to a giant of a man who escorts the drunken fan and his entourage out the door before all hell breaks loose. Then he shakes his head at David. One day you're gonna pick a fight with the wrong guy. I told him I wanted to be alone. There was probably a better way to tell him, unless that was about something else. I broke his finger, nothing more to make of it. Rick's eyebrows furrow. Come to think of it, you never did tell me. Tell you what? What happened with a ref? David shrugs and shakes his head. He said the wrong thing at the wrong time and I lost my shit. Doesn't matter. Yeah, I can see how much it doesn't matter. David sighs at the sarcasm and he feels Rick's eyes on him as he takes a swig and swallows it all down. Like I said, doesn't matter. Ah, secrets. What depths lie beneath the surface, Mr. King. What depths indeed. I've known you 16 years now, and you're still a closed book. You'll tell me eventually. Rick grabs his empty glass and walks away. Okay, so we've set the scene for David's life at the time that he got taken by the entity. And then we have so many more of these. I don't think we want to read all these, but I highly recommend that you do. I highly, highly recommend that you do. It's a lot about David's fighting with himself, fighting with his anger, hitting people, wanting to hit people, you know, trying to date Jasmine. The thing with Jasmine doesn't work out. We love Jasmine, but we don't love David and Jasmine. Yeah, so recommend reading this. And let's we're gonna skip ahead a little bit to, because the way the tomes used to work, right, is that you would complete like a section of the challenges, and then it would unlock a bit of the tome. Hi Oreo, how are you? Welcome in. How's your week been going? We're looking at some of the tomes because it came to my attention that some people don't know that we have gay characters canonically in Dead by Daylight, so we're looking at David's lore to find the gay stuff. So yes, let's see. So we've read the first part of David's lore, and now we're looking for, because I read this, but it was like 3 years ago. So I recommend that you guys read this stuff. It is really, really good. And there's something, everyone has a favorite character, and everyone's favorite character has lore. And the lore is in here, okay? So, we're gonna look for David. This is a lot about David's, like, existential angst, not liking his life. Everything sucks. He wants to fight people in the bar. He still wants to fight people in the bar. And then he talks to his friend. Right, he talks to Rick again. Let's see. Okay, we're gonna read this one because this one feels kind of heavier. I skipped past a couple of them. I like Meg's tomes. Oh, I don't remember anything of Meg's tomes. Okay, let's read this one. Okay, wait. Memory 389. David opens his swollen eyes to find Rick staring at him. Right, because he's been having bar fights and been kicked out, and he's like, I think he's like lying in the street in this one after having a fight and getting kicked out of bars and stuff, you know. I had this regular who stopped coming to the pub a few years back, found out she was in jail. Imagine that, jail, murder, matter of the heart. She discovered her husband was in love with another woman, so she lured him to their country home, drugged him with sleeping pills, boarded up the doors and windows and set it on fire while he slept. He woke up and tried to smash his way through the boards, but she was waiting for him with a hammer as he tried to climb through the busted and burning wood. Whack, whack, whack! She smashed his arms, hands, shoulder with a hammer until he could scarcely move. All that remained was a terrible mess of a man trying to squeeze through busted boards with thick black smoke pouring past him like molasses. Oh, it's the imagery. Damn. She stands there watching him dripping, burning, breathing, screaming, begging, and she doesn't move until the police arrive. David turns away from Rick but doesn't say anything. Her husband cheated on her before, and it didn't bother her, but this time he was in love. That would make a good movie, too. Only she wouldn't kill him in the end. He'd probably realize he was just going through a midlife crisis. I never met someone I'd kill or die for, and I sometimes wonder what that would feel like, if I could do something like that. David feels Rick's eyes on him. I think my longest relationship was 1 year. I was told my ego gets in the way, and that I don't like compromise, and that's true, but what's also true is I haven't met anyone who made me want to compromise. David takes in the sounds of pedestrians walking past them. You know, one client once told me that wolves either move in packs or alone or in a couple. Did you know that couples form such a strong bond that when one dies, the other dies seconds after, as though wolves can just shut off life switch whenever they want? One soul following the other into the next world, if you believe in that kind of thing? David turns to face Rick. Please, I don't want to talk. Rick is his friend, by the way, who works at the bar. One more story, and then I'll leave you. It's a true story that happened 100 years ago, in a time when this kind of story wouldn't have even been told. I don't remember how they met, but when Richard and Will first laid eyes on one another, they fell in love, and they kept their love a secret because back then you could be hung for not loving like the rest. David feels a sudden warmth rising up his neck. So David is, as we know, David is closeted here, so he's been repressing and repressing. They had secret lives, but eventually they were caught, and while so many lied and trembled before the executioner, they refused to lie about what they had, and what they had found in each other. With the noose around their necks, they were given another chance to repent, but they didn't. Instead of fear, there was only love, and Will grabs Richard's hand and kisses it as the executioner pulls the cart from beneath their feet. David's puffy eyes drip with tears as he sees the two lovers dangling from the gallows. He wants to say something, but feels an invisible noose tightening around his neck, choking him, preventing him from unburdening his heart. That would make a great movie. David's lips tremble. He wants to say so much, but the words just won't come out, and he feels like he's sinking deep into a world of mud. Then his face tightens, and his whole body quivers as he tries to suppress the pain. Losing the battle, he erupts with gasps and broken words as he desperately tries to breathe. And Rick grabs his arm, supporting him, holding him, preventing him from sinking deeper and deeper into the wasteland where so many have been lost and forgotten. Isn't that beautifully written? I really love that. I think this is so... this is a part of Dead by Daylight that a lot of people don't even know exists. So if you're interested in lore like this, I highly recommend that you go and check out the tomes. Because even if you haven't done the challenges, I believe they've all been unlocked, so that everyone should be able to read any tome. It's kind of cool how David is gay, but his personality is nothing like the stereotypical gay man. I think that's what gives so much depth to his story, is that his anger was coming from being this closeted rugby player. And so we're gonna get deeper into his story. Okay, here we go. Memory 390. Here comes the gay shit, guys. Here comes the gay shit. That you actually have to finish certain tome challenges. I'm not sure if, because I think when they close the tomes, that they may have unlocked the tomes. But I've done all the challenges, so I can't check. I can't check for you guys. It may be so, but let me show you what the challenges look like. What tome is this so we remember? 11. Okay, so when you do the tomes like this, let's go to tome 11 for example, you don't have to do all of these challenges. You don't have to do every single one to unlock all the lore. You just have to get from this starting section to the end. And when you get here, you unlock chapters in the lore. And some of them, at least in the older tomes, some of these nodes will look like a book, I believe, or there'll be like a little, there used to be at least a little symbol on them. Maybe they've removed that. Maybe that's not a thing anymore. But there used to be a symbol that would show you when one of these challenges would unlock a chapter. So, since I can't see that anymore, I could say, or maybe it's just because I've completed them, but it could be true that you can read them without doing the challenges. But you don't need to do every single node, and most of them are pretty easy, like Sabotage 6 hooks, and you should be able to see which character's lore will be unlocked. So if you want to unlock a specific character, if it is so that they didn't remove that and you still have to unlock it, you should be able to just do the challenges that you want to do to get to that person's lore. But even if you just want to read about somebody's lore, it's probably all on the wiki anyway. But the cool thing about this is that we'll check it later. But the cool thing is that you get like a little cutscene. So we're gonna look at that later. So let's check the rest of David's story. We were on number 7, and we're gonna read all this gay shit, guys. We're gonna read. This has become. We're gonna read this. We're gonna read this. I almost said this has become yaoi hour, but I'm not gonna say that. Okay, we're gonna read about David King's lore. I've done tomes, but I've been missing lore. But like Kami said, they have. I'm pretty sure they unlocked them. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. It could be different for console gamers. That could be true. But yeah, I believe that when they removed the idea, when they reworked challenges, I'm pretty sure that they unlocked everything. I think they made it, like, they changed the system, so they made the lore just accessible for everyone. And you can still do the challenges and get XP. That's why my devotion is so high, because I've done all the challenges. And that's why I have so many shards. So if you want to get, like, shards and XP and stuff, then you can still do the tome challenges, I believe. Okay, let's read. Let's continue. Oh my god, can we get a yaoi stream? Isn't that what we're doing? I'm just kidding. Okay, we're gonna continue. Staying on topic. What was it about him? The question stumps David. He takes a moment to gather himself. I couldn't say one thing. It was a bunch of little things that just made me feel good when I was around him. Everyone else makes me feel like I gotta be something I'm not, but not him. I never did believe the press release. My parents can't stand each other. They should have divorced years ago, but they keep up the show and have their secret lives, so I guess that's normal. It works for some people. I miss him. I miss us. I remember meeting him like it was yesterday. Just being with him was enough to know, and I knew right away that he was special and that he would somehow be an important part of my life. We met at music camp. I was 7 and didn't want to go. Ironically, my mother forced me, and I guess in a way she's the reason we met. I couldn't play any instruments. But Tristan was something else. I liked listening to him play the piano. At first, my mother was happy. I had a music friend. Maybe I would end up a violinist. I guess she figured things out faster than I did, because the next thing I know, she forbids him from coming over. She gave some excuse about his family being of improper standing. Then the talks began. The responsibility of being a king. She tells me about the image of our family and the strength of our name and how I had pretty big shoes to fill. Sacrifices for the family and all that bullshit. But she never said exactly what she meant. She always danced around what she really wanted to say. David laughs. Tristan ended up going to the same secondary school as me. Funny how life works out. He used to write me notes. Quotes, poetry, proverbs, smart aleck comments he knew would make me laugh. We got back together in secret, and were together for years until he began asking me to be introduced to my parents. Couldn't do it. I broke up with him. He broke up with me. Crazy fucking cycle. Last year, he wanted a real commitment. He was talking about a family and kids. I nearly brought myself to doing it, but I didn't. I broke it off and broke his heart. He didn't take it so well, got pissed and actually came to my birthday party at the pub. He just shows up, and he gives me a kind of Great Gatsby toast, and he hesitates. And I know what he wants to do, I know what he wants to say, but in the end, he doesn't. Instead, he says, "What a good old pal I've been to him," and makes a smart aleck joke about how I'm a ladies' man who will definitely never settle down. And with tears in his eyes, he finishes his toast with, "To the importance of being king." Smartass, and everyone toasts to it, even the old man. King laughs, then stops suddenly. Invited me to a party. Wait, blah, 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 I skipped accidentally. Stop suddenly. Tristan staggers out with his pint and leaves an old note on the table. Something he had given me in an English class while the teacher was massacring one of his favorite writers with ridiculous interpretations. I love that David King's love interest was like a literature lover. Hi, Em. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. He's so gay. I know. So we're looking at David King's lore. Because I've gotten YouTube comments that have revealed to me that not everybody knows that we have canonically gay characters in Dead by Daylight, and I decided to take it upon myself to share the absolute gayness of David King's lore. How we doing? How you doing? So we're gonna read the gayest parts of this. We've skipped a little bit, so if anybody wants to read all the lore, it's in tome 11. So highly recommend that you check that out. It's very well written. So we're gonna continue. So up until now, we've been reading about David being a closeted, very, very angry rugby player with a lot of pressure from his family, especially from his father, and forcing himself to date like a woman named Jasmine and a bunch of stuff. You didn't know either? Yes, that's the whole. Have you never heard of the David and Dwight Ormond Locker like joke? That's like an inside joke. Even the developers have made jokes about it. Is that people ship David and Dwight? I guess. So yeah, there's a specific locker that there's a picture of David and Dwight being together inside the locker. 7 minutes on Ormond. So that's yeah, that's out there if you want to see that. So yeah, we're gonna continue reading David's lore, but up until now he's been talking about his love interest, where his love interest wanted to. His name is Tristan. He's this like guy who's into literature, writing and poetry, very, very sweet, so gay and romantic. And they almost got together and got married and had kids and all that, yada yada. But David King chickened out, unfortunately. So let's continue. So they've been split up for a while at this point. He called me a few days ago and invited me to a party at the Gold Lantern Cafe. A going away party tonight. He's leaving for New York, some piano gig. He's leaving with some guy he just met. They hardly know each other a month and he's following him to New York. How ridiculous is that? Rick says nothing. Rick is his best friend. Rick says nothing as they stare at the fading stars for a moment. Silent tears slip out. So right now we're in this scene where David is this is in David King's memory, where he's telling his best friend about all these feelings that he's been suppressing. After Rick kind of alluded to knowing that David was hiding this. Rick says nothing as they stare at the fading stars for a moment. Silent tears slip out of two narrow slits for eyes. David clears his throat and wipes the tears away with his arm. You ever feel like just stopping? Rick turns to David. I imagine you'd have to start before you could actually stop. The way I see it, you've always been this lion, taking down the bully, the asshole, the abuser. Ever since I've known you, I've admired you for that. You're great at clobbering the shit out of anything that gets in your way, except maybe yourself. I figure you could try building things, growing things, nurturing things. Things like you. Rick squeezes his arm. You're a lion, Dave, and as much as you're gonna hate me for saying this, you're a circus lion tethered and dressed up like a clown. You need to tear the rope and costume with your own claws and teeth if you ever truly want to know what it's like to be you. You want to stop something? Stop jumping through hoops. Stop being the clown and just be the goddamn lion you were born to be. You're about to regret something for the rest of your life, and you know it. David stares into space. Rick squeezes his arm again. The way I see it, you owe someone a toast. You're an idiot if you think I'm just gonna walk over there and crash his party. You're an idiot if you don't run. Oh, it's so good! Oh, it's so good! It's so good! It's so, so good! Wait, I missed some, comments. You should post audiobooks on YouTube. Oh, I'm glad you guys, don't mind my reading voice. I know, isn't it so sweet? Isn't it so, so sweet? Okay, we're gonna continue. Guys, it gets worse. Guys, it gets so much worse. Ah, prepare for the pain. David charges down the street and pushes his way inside the cafe. Scanning the room, he doesn't see Tristan or his party. He yells at a waitress from across the room, and to his horror, she tells him Tristan already left for the airport. Her words stun him like a slap in the face. He's too late, and his whole world is spinning out of control. He takes a moment to gather himself, then he decides and rushes out into the street, screaming wildly for a taxi. A taxi pulls to the curb. The driver looks at David, hesitates, and then starts the meter and steps on the gas. Next thing David realizes, he's bolting down the highway, rehearsing what he's going to say to Tristan. He struggles with ideas and words and feels nothing he comes up with is good enough. The taxi pulls up to the sliding glass doors of the airport and David vaults out. The driver yells at him. He returns to pay him, and then rushes through the automated doors into a bustling open area. He quickly regards the monitor displaying his flight departures, sees one flight leaving for New York, rushes through the terminal, but security stops him in his tracks. Can't pass without a boarding pass. David stares at him, trying to catch his breath as he processes everything at once. He tries to explain his situation, but the brute won't budge, not even an inch. David turns back and rushes to the check-in counter. He buys a business class ticket on the plane to New York, then he runs back and passes through security. He runs faster and faster, and he's nearly there. He's gonna do this. He's really going to do this. Suddenly, he smashes into an older man carting luggage who looks like his father with his salt and pepper hair and chiseled jaw. He tumbles over the ground as fear hits him like a fist, knocking the breath out of him for a moment. Just a moment. In the chaos, he notices Tristan's note on the ground. He grabs it, holds it, remembers. The man yells at David to be careful, but that's the last thing David wants to do right now as he puts the note back into his pocket and clambers over a pile of luggage and charges away. Within moments, he sees the gate, sees Tristan, laughing with his partner. Happy. He freezes in his tracks. Guilt smashes down on him like a brick wall, pushing and squeezing his insides into something awful. At once, everything begins to spin as he realizes he's going to be sick. David turns on his heels, rushes to the bathroom with a hand over his mouth, and blasts through a stall to purge his stomach. Then he hobbles out and washes gunk off his face and feels like the most selfish person in the world. His busted and swollen face sags with the sudden realization that if he loves Tristan, if he truly loves Tristan, he will let him go. Rick got into his head and he's drunk. That's all this is about. All he needs to do right now is be happy for Tristan. To be happy for him and go home and sleep this crazy night off. Hi Katie, hi Zitzen, why reading fanfics live? We're reading David King's lore. So last night I posted a video of David King, and it came to my attention that a lot of people don't know that David King is our first canonically gay character. There were several people in my comments who didn't know that we have canonically gay characters according to their lore, and that David King is the first one. So we're reading his lore right now. So we're looking for the gay shit. And right now we're getting to the good part. So we've been reading about David King's how he grew up to this as this repressed, very very angry man, rugby player, and kept getting into fights. He gets kicked out of his rugby league, and he develops an alcohol problem, and he just keeps fighting people in bars to get this rage out, and how he's pretending to be something he's not because of all the pressure from his family and pressure from everyone around him. And we're just at the part where he realized his mistake in not pursuing the love of his life, and he's rushing to the airport to stop him from moving to New York, and buys a ticket and everything to go stop this man from moving to New York, the love of his life, Tristan. And he gets there, and he sees that Tristan is there with someone, is there with a new partner that he didn't know about, because it's been years since they separated. So we're at a very sad part. We're reading this. I've come just in time for a dramatic reading. Yes, you have. I had people stopping using Dead Hard because they didn't want to use a gay perk. That's so ridiculous. That's one of the reasons that I wanted to continue, because I had people commenting on my. I've had people comment this obviously on all my Pride-related posts, and obviously Dead by Daylight is a very gay-friendly game. The whole point of Dead by Daylight is that anyone can get taken into the fog. So anyone no matter where you're from, no one is safe from the entity, right? So, Dead by Daylight, Behavior, and everyone, they've always been very, very supportive. They always do. They make such an effort to, and the more, the more we get new Dead by Daylight chapters, you can tell that they're trying to be more culturally sensitive too, and they're doing research and including cryptids from their cultures and stuff. And their goal is representation, it seems like. And we've always, since we've had the gay charms and we've had all the pride charms and everything. I think that's been a pretty clear message from Behavior, but I still have people in my comments telling me to KMS because I'm ruining the game for making it gay, for saying that David King is canonically gay. But it's this is people who believe those things, people who won't use Dead Hard because they don't want to use a gay perk, they're missing the point of David King's story, and they're missing out on the community that they could have if they just accepted that it's really not that hard to be yourself and let other people do the same, which is very cliche, but you guys know what I mean. I just watched a clip from the scene, that scene in, has anybody seen the Norwegian show Skam? I was watching the clip, it came up on my TikTok today, and it made me think of all this stuff, because there's a scene in that show where this young, closeted gay kid, Isak, he's he has a crush, and he's starting to date one of his classmates. I can't remember if they're classmates, but they're friends. So he's starting to date a boy for the first time, and he has a conversation with the only out gay friend that he has. And this gay friend is much more more. He's been out for longer. He has more stereotypically gay interests, and he's tries to, as he confesses to his friend. I can't remember the name of right now, but he confesses this to his friend that he has a crush on a boy, and his friend is very supportive and that's great. I'm so glad. It's so fun to have a crush. Thank you for telling me with it. Thanks for trusting me with this. And they talk about this very in a very raw and open way, and. It's during this conversation, as this kind of more masculine kid, he tries to distance himself a little bit. So as he's this is his kind of first, I believe, coming out scene in the show. So he's talking about having this crush on this boy, and he says that he says to his friend that he's just because I have a crush on this boy doesn't mean I'm gonna be all of those types of gays. I'm not going to be I'm not going to start wearing tights and going to Pride. I'm not going to be like this. I'm not going to be like you. He says outright, I'm not going to be like you. And you can see how this hurts his friend who's been more open for longer and who's more involved in Pride and stuff like that. He's I'm not going to start watching, quoting the Kardashians. I'm not going to start being effeminate. I'm not going to start doing this stuff that you do. And he's laughing. He's saying this kind of as a joke. And he's saying it to distance himself or to make it his own gayness okay for himself and his own identity. And his friend, takes this in for a moment and then says that before you distance yourself from these people, you need to know that it's because of the people who had the courage to go outside and risk being assaulted or being murdered for wearing those tights, for going to Pride, for doing these things. Before you've had the courage to stand up for yourself and risk this violence, you should be very careful of distancing yourself from these people who are the reason that you have these rights that you have. And you should be very careful of distancing yourself from Pride. And I think most young gay people have had this thought, especially young gay men. I think that my gay friends that I've had when I was younger, especially men, they had the same kind of issue that we can see with David King, where he's even if you come into your own, you accept your own sexuality, that comes with a whole set of other stereotypes that you have to build your identity in relation to, because we build our identity in relation to other people. You know what I mean? It's very there's a lot to say about this topic, but yeah, it's I think that it's a beautiful thing that we can have every kind of survivor Dead by Daylight, and I think that every single one of you, no matter what kind of person you are, no matter who you love, no matter what ways you express yourself, that you deserve a community, and that you will have that in Dead by Daylight. And I think that's something that we should 100% not take for granted. Alright, so let's keep reading David King's gay lore. Anyways, so let's see. Let's continue. So he's just realized that Tristan is dating someone else. Let's continue. Memory 392. David walks away from Gate 72 with his head in a whirlwind. He knows he isn't thinking straight and that it's selfish to pull Tristan back into his mess. He made his bed and now he has to fucking lie in it. David approaches the security gate. And his heart clenches like a vice. It's impossible to move. Something bigger than his doubt, his guilt, and his fear won't allow him to take another step. His hand plunges into his pocket and he turns the note over and over. Then, in a blazing flash, details of their struggle come back to him. How could he let him go, the one whose voice was the only peace he had ever known, whose laugh was the only joy he ever had experienced, whose every breath filled him with life, and whose every word challenged him to be a better man? How could he leave without even trying, without showing him that he was, in the end, willing to do whatever it took for what they had? David realizes that if he doesn't seize this moment, he'll never know, and the regret alone would destroy him. Tristan doesn't just make him whole, he makes him real. And no one has ever had that effect on him. Suddenly, he comes alive, and turns, and fucking runs. I don't know what I'll say, but I'll say something, anything. I'll say whatever comes to mind. Maybe those 3 words from his favorite movie. Energy charges through David like a bolt of lightning, making him faster, stronger, and somewhat confident, even though he has no idea what he's going to say or do. He just runs, and his run becomes a stumbling sprint as he sees Tristan with his partner, about to board. His mouth moves in a silent scream as he stumbles and falls on his face. David? Is that you? Tristan grabs David's hand and helps him to his feet. David straightens himself and tries to look presentable despite the busted face and the mingled odor of ale, gunk, and cologne. He smells like someone puked on a bed of flowers, and he knows it. But he forgets how he looks and smells as he tries to stop his hands from shaking. He takes a deep breath, exhales, and calms himself. Then he reaches out and holds Tristan's hands firmly. Words thicken like cement in his throat, and nothing clever or poetic comes to mind. He tries to remember the line from the movie without success. Tristan's partner steps forward, but Tristan gestures for him to be patient as he pulls David aside. What's wrong, David? What the hell happened to you? David wants to tell Tristan he means the world to him. He wants to say, I love you, but instead he says, no more bullshit. Tristan mimes the words slowly, trying to understand. David says them in a whisper, again and again, and he desperately waits for Tristan to say something, anything. Tristan says nothing, but his eyes mist, and suddenly he looks happy, and sad, and very confused at the same time. Alright, last chapter. Let me take a sip of my coffee 1 second. There we go. I specifically love how well written the DBD characters are, while maintaining the variety. For real, like, that's why I especially recommend reading the lore, because there's so many of these, like, this is a whole story that we completely miss if we just play. And of course, if you want to just play the game and you're not interested in lore, like, that's fine too. But if you want to get into this, there are these beautiful little memory fragments that we can get a hold of. I love how inclusive DBD is. Me too. It's one of my favorite things about it. Okay, last memory, guys. Hi, Crocubots. We're on David King's last memory. Let's see. Memory 393. In the rainy darkness of night, David staggers down a street he doesn't recognize, drenched, cold, and singing some half-remembered folk song. The last thing he expected was a fairy tale ending. And, of course, he understands Tristan needs time to think things through. How much time? Hopefully not much, just enough for him to step off the plane and call him to say, as you wish. Shit, now he remembers. At exactly the wrong moments. David smirks. Doesn't matter. He's never felt so good, so free, so euphoric in his life. He lets the feeling flow past him like a gentle breeze and gets the sense that he's been born again, or born for the first time, and that before this night he had merely existed as a cardboard cutout with little self-awareness except for the fear that had come to rule his life. His hope is that when Tristan's plane lands, he will receive a phone call, asking him to be on the next plane out. If, that is, he ever finds his wallet. No matter. If he can walk home from the airport, he can swim across the pond. He laughs to himself and figures his wallet will turn up somewhere. It always does. But what if he calls to say it's over? The thought catches him by surprise. That's what probably will happen. Truth is, love doesn't triumph and our fears get the best of us always. That's why fairy tales are written, to escape the endless disappointments and heartaches of real life. Regardless of what you think, your love isn't strong enough, and when he calls, it's only to tell you it's over, for good, because he won't let you break his heart again. David drowns the thoughts by singing louder and louder. Then he stops suddenly when he sees a park he half recognizes. It resembles a park where he and Tristan used to sit on a bench and people watch all day. He enters the gates, and for a moment he hears Tristan's voice singing with him. He stops, looks around, but doesn't see anything through thick, slanting sheets of rain. David continues through slumbering bushes and sagging flowers under a thick canopy dripping and pit-pattering with rain. He walks ahead until he hears a soft whisper. No more bullshit. He turns to face Tristan. He rubs his puffy eyes and stares with disbelief. Tristan laughs. Only you could massacre a line like that. It can't be. It's impossible. David narrows his gaze on Tristan's silhouette. He must have somehow disembarked the plane, or maybe he never boarded in the first place. He doesn't really understand what's happening, but he knows better than to overthink his luck. David runs to embrace Tristan, but just as soon as he touches him, he withers away like a dead flower. With a gasp, David drops to his knees, hopelessly trying to catch the falling petals that melt in his hands and drip through his fingers into a gathering fog. He barely has time to register what's happening when he hears footsteps squelching in the mud and water all around him. He looks up slowly to see every single bully, abuser, and shithead he ever took down advancing on him. His gut reaction is to pinch himself, yet nothing happens when he does. With a deep sigh of resignation, David rises to his feet, lifts his chin, and throws himself into the fray. He tackles and swings and kicks until he's the last man standing, with slithering tendrils of black fog pulling him down into a world of darkness untouched by the light of love. Holy shit, guys! Like, what is that? Isn't that crazy? He gets taken by the fog just before he finds out if the love of his life actually would come back for him or not. Like, I can't believe we'll never know if David King, like, what would have happened with them? What would Tristan have said? Would he have called him? Would he have not gotten off the plane? And the fact that the entity somehow torments him by showing him all these people that he was scared to come out because of, like, Oh, it's so horrible. I remember crying when I read it the first time. DVD writers cannot be getting paid enough for that. Somebody wrote that straight from the soul. That's made of somebody's soul. Those words were written. The keyboard that was typed on is like forever has been touched by something incredible, something that came from deep within the soul. Why is the entity homophobic? I've always said jokingly like the entity is a lesbian. But maybe the entity is just homophobic. Keeping David King and Tristan apart? That's crazy. Maybe the entity knew that David King and Tristan were never meant to be together, and that's why the entity brought David King into the fog to be with Dwight Fairfield. Maybe that's what happened. Maybe that's the theory. But that's just a theory. A game theory. Anyway, let's continue. Okay, guys, we're doing open lobbies. Entity knew Dwight is his soulmate. For real, for real. Okay, I'm gonna play a game as David King, just to honor that beautiful story. Alright, David King, what customizations do you have? So everybody, we're doing, as usual, open lobbies today. So if you want to join, this exclamation point join into the chat. And the rules are in the pinned message, as you can see. Based. Alright, so straight up from the beginning, we have Ryuk and Caliente. Welcome into the lobby. Welcome in, welcome in. Maybe she just hates men. Could be. Isn't that such a beautiful story? Like, that one truly ripped my heart out. If you haven't read all of David King's lore, please do. And if anybody ever comments on your social media that you should end your life because you're making this game too gay or ruining this game, read more gay stuff that's in the game. Read all the gay stuff. Wear all the charms. Guys, we're gonna make... Okay, I'll make an exception for now. I'm making an exception. I'm removing my charm that I always wear. Let's see. Or do we do Woola Mullum Solidarity today? Let's see. Maybe. Hello? Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Alright, welcome in also Zitzin, you're also welcome to join. Let's see. Wait, am I going past the Pride Charms? Where are they? There's mine. I'm gonna unequip all these. There we go. We're also gonna let's do this one, why not? And then we're gonna go... There has to be a Dwight charm somewhere, right? So I must have the Dwight one. 1 second. No stress. We're gaying up David King. No stress. Have I gone past Dwight? I might have skipped Dwight accidentally. You better have the Dwight one. I know I do. I just don't know where it is. Wait, how do I search for the... No, I wanna search. Hello? Wait. Yes! Okay, there we go. Let's search. Tweet! There we go. That's a David King! That's a lore-accurate David King! Yeah, you were correct. It was blue. Good call. Okay, we got lore-accurate David King. Let's go! Let's play a nice gay game in honor of David King. Okay, I'll just go with this build. Why not? Actually, I don't really want to run Boon Expo. Let's run the gay perk. Let's run gay. Let's be Adept David King. Why not? I don't know if I have Adept. I probably don't have Adept David King. Let's run all the gay perks. Yeah, guys, so as I can't remember if I finished my thought, but yeah, if anybody ever tells you that you shouldn't play this game, or that you're ruining Dead by Daylight by wearing pride charms or whatever, say fuck you and then go read some David King lore. We also have, like we said before, multiple gay characters. We have Susie in the Legion is also has in the comics, I believe, dates a girl. I can't remember. I haven't read the comics. I was read because I support Crocue. Wow, I'm being called out. I'm being called out for not being enough of a Dwight lover. What was I doing? Oh yeah, David. Medal of Man. And Wigglyff. Okay, cool. Let's go. I'm gonna bring a beam also. 1 battery, why not? Do I have any offerings on David King? Nope, I have nothing. I could bring Hatch and Shack, I guess. Okay, Hatch and Shack offering, why not? There we go. I don't even know if I have the achievement, so I'm not doing this for the Adept. Susie's into Julie. I could see that. If I was Susie, I would also be into Julie. She's in love with Julie. Hi, Jacob. Welcome in. How are you? I'm sorry if I've missed you guys' messages or anything. I've been reading so much gay lore. I'm sorry. So, yes. But thank you guys so much for being here. As always. I hope your week has been going well, and I hope that you took it to heart Monday when I said, do something nice for yourself this week. I want to hear what have you done for yourself this week that was just for you? What have you done that was nice? What have you done to yourself that was nice? For yourself, not to yourself. What have you done for what have you done for yourself just that was nice? I'll go first. I've been, what have I done? I'm trying to think of things that aren't just consumerism. Because I want to say that I've been indulging in buying like a sweet little treat for myself every once in a while, which is a good thing. But like other than things that I just buy, I've been lighting candles because whenever I have guests over, I always light candles to make it like atmospheric and nice. But I don't really do that effort for myself, so I've been doing it for myself as well, just because I like a nice little candle. That's my thing. I know I've been saying that I've been doing that lately, a few streams, but that's what I've been doing. Let's go. Gaytistic year! Gaytistic year. Shit. I need to set some goals. I need to set some actual concrete milestones for how to make this year, how to fulfill my New Year's resolution of making this 2026 a more gaytistic year. How am I gonna do that? I feel like reading David King Dead by Daylight lore is pretty gaytistic. Pretty good start. Download her. I knew you were gonna say that. Outing me as single to the chat. David King! Yeah, I forgot no mither was your perk. Okay, let's go. Hello. And we got a hillbilly. Hopefully he slugs. Hopefully he's a slugging billy. I can't loop with male survivors, but I'm doing it for solidarity. Alright, you better CJ tech me. It's fine, I can stand up on my own. I have no mither. I can literally I have no mither. Get the autism assessment. Girl, if they let me, I would. Oh! Once again, let down by a man. I'm just kidding. I'm just joking. I can't believe I have no mither. What's the perk description for no mither? What's the quote? Come on then, let's have it. I don't give a shit, pal. That's my David King impression. Oops, wrong button. Thank you, heal me. Just kidding, you can't. Let me heal you though. I can heal you. Even though you're playing Ace Visconti. Oh, he has Plaything. Oop, my bad. My bad. I accidentally stabbed you. Sorry. I'm gonna immediately cleanse my Plaything because I'm so useless. It's fine because now I have Dead Hard. I'm so useless whenever Plaything's in a trial. I'm so useless. Thank you, I now know what David King sounds like. Apologies to literally anyone slightly British whatsoever in the chat. That was terrible. That was so bad. At least now I have Dead Hard. Hillbilly? Okay, it's Ruin. Good to know. Oh, he swings! He freaking swings! I almost didn't drop that, but I saw the lunge. Okay, he broke it with his chainsaw. This is the least comp I've ever been. Nice. We're trying to teach David how to be, what's the word? Demure. We're trying to teach David how to be chill and love himself. No more bar fights. No more bar fights. Only drunken love confessions to your gay lover at the airport as he's about to run away with his husband. I say run away, but I mean very, very, like, validly move away after you broke up with him many times. He doesn't even go this way. He has bamboozle, nice W callouts. Oh, you're healed. Nice. This is such a gay lobby. Oh? Huh? Okay, interesting. Very interesting. Not gonna lie. Ooh, that's somebody else's plaything. I kind of thought... Why would he not... Why? Oh, Sabo! Nice! Nice. I'm not gonna lie, I thought that Medal of Man was a David King perk for some reason, but that's just because I always run it with Death Hard. Oh, he doesn't want me. He's not homophobic! He's not homophobic. He's so unhomophobic. Let me get you. Let me. This is WLW. This is Woolawum Solidarity. Yup. Those are all words that I just said correctly. Okay, I have a W. I have Wiglif. I don't wanna trade. I'm sorry, I'm not trading. He balls. Loki, I could probably get. I'm not risking it. My bad. I'm gonna get him away from here so somebody else can unhook you. Oh! I swear I hit the dead hard. I swear I hit the dead hard as soon as I realized. I swear I hit the dead hard. I swear it to you. I swear. We're gonna live forever. I don't wanna live forever. Da, 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 da. Shit. I heard the sound of Ace Visconti dying horridly over there. R.I.P. Ace Visconti. Somebody save me so I can miss my dead heart again. I think this might be my first time wearing the Dwight charm. It's kind of cute. Okay, we have to check his charms. He has no charms. He has no charms. Wait, does he? He has no charms. He has no charms. That's so interesting. Sorry, I tried, but I couldn't. Ah! I knew he was gonna go the other way, but I couldn't do anything about it. I totally could not do anything about it whatsoever. Okay, I'm going Shack. I'm going Shack where I feel safe. Never mind, you guys are in chase. I don't wanna live forever. I guess David King is also allergic to gens. It's a fairly common condition. I'm so glad this hillbilly is not homophobic though. I'm a bush. David King is a bush. David King is literally a bush. Ah. I've made so many mistakes in my lifetime. Oh my gosh, you're such a W. You're such a W. You're such a W. Don't. Why would you bamboozle that? Why would you bamboozle that? Oh, there's no pallet here. Of course, because why would there be a pallet here? Zedord! Zedord! I make it back! Tree! Frickin' tree! Betrayed by the tree. I always knew that bushes were superior. I always knew that bushes were the superior vegetation. I don't wanna live forever. I just amended myself and then teabagged to say thank you to myself for mending. Self-love. Self-love. That's the lesson we're teaching David King today. I just teabagged a thank you to myself for healing myself. Yeah. Dead by Daylight. Whoa! I got stuck on something. It's fine, I have no mither. It's fine, I have no... He knows everything. He knows about no mither. Hatch and shack. Hatch, spawns and shack. Escape. GG. Literally no good pallets spawn in this half of the map. I wouldn't know. I didn't see a single pallet still standing in any of my chases. I don't wanna live forever. Da, 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 da. Okay, we're gonna do, unfortunately... That was rude. That was so rude. That was so rude. That was so rude. I don't wanna live forever. Okay, I'm not gonna do Adept David King anymore. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. We do it anyway. Oh my god, it takes me so long to type anything. Oh my goodness. There we go. Let's get over the plot twist is wild. I feel like I'm missing a limb. I feel strange. I feel like I don't know how to play this game anymore. Skittle, should I make you happy? What does that mean? What does that mean? What does that mean? Yes! Gay. Sable's also gay. Sable's also gay. It counts. It counts. Okay, we got a prediction going. Nice. I don't wanna live forever. I don't know anything else of that song. Yet another song that I only know one line of. Where did the killer go? Where did the killer go? Now I have one add-on for my beamer. Me too! Twins! Twinsies! Okay, I have one of these offerings left. Now I'm about to have 0. Well, we got dodged. We got dodged! We got so dodged. I want to say warm-up game, but it's my 5th game. I mean, I usually say warm-up game even when we've been streaming for 4.5 hours, so. Say it anyway! Say it anyway. I think it would be fun to wear a bunch of pride charms that aren't compatible with each other, just confuse people. Yes, we should wear, I feel, you could do that with so many charms, I feel like. Oh, ad break soon. Shit. I'll be calm this time. Don't worry, me too. I'm so locked in. Me, David King, and No Mither are so locked in. Me and No Mither, David King. Me and No Mither, David King are so locked in. I don't wanna live forever. Ormond! But the wrong Ormond. It's the wrong variation. No Mither in a dream. It's the wrong Ormond variation, though. Skittle underscore Gnine Arden doing a gen. That's crazy. Unheard of. Why am I blonde? Why am I blonde? Why am I so blonde? Maybe this is David King from back when he let Tristan bleach his hair while they read each other poetry. He has no charms? Rude. So rude. Maybe he's stream sniping me and he removed them in the lobby just to make sure that you guys all lost your channel points. I'm just kidding. That would be a ridiculous amount of effort. I love Skittle underscore Gnine. That's how it's pronounced, by the way. That's correct. You've been calling me Skittle, you've been incorrect. Skittle Garden? Incorrect. It's Skittle underscore Gnine. Did you not know that? You're supposed to be my mod. How did you not know that? It's a trapper! My dreams! My hopes and dreams! All my hopes and dreams! I don't wanna live forever. Da 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 da. A zoing! We got a gen. We got it. We have a gen done. We have 2 gens done. Let's go. Man, again a 3-minute ad break. What the heck? I need to lock in and learn how to do top of the hour ad breaks just like Hassan Piker. Okay, we're gonna I'm gonna do... I'm gonna do... Okay, this one's already done. Nice! 2 very good gens are already done. I love that. Where does he go? Where does he go? I'm coming. Look out, he traps windows and pallets. Interesting. Good to know. But not hooks. Very interesting. Okay, so now I have Wiglif. Wiglif is so underrated. Why am I moonwalking when I'm being traced by Evan McMillan? After you warned me and everything. Right after you warned me and everything. It's fine because I have no either. Just distract him and I literally... He's really smart. Guys, he's way smarter than me. He's way smarter than me! Quick, use that hard. Oh, I can Kobe! Kobe! Thank you! No. Okay, I'm gonna do something very productive. Okay, he traps that again. I kind of want to get that gen out of the way because I feel like it's a good one to have done. But there could be more in the middle of this map that I'm not paying attention to. Hi, do you want to get healed? Okay, so that TNO wall is very trapped. Good to know. So once I heal, if I pick you up off the ground, you get endurance. That's so goated. The second I warned you walked into a trap, I forgot to look at the ground. I forgot to look, to be honest with you. Oh, I'm being chased. Kiss deck. Kiss deck. Kiss deck. Kiss deck. Kiss deck. Kiss deck. Oh, it worked. I didn't expect it to work. Did you see me freeze there? I didn't expect that to work. I did not expect that to work. Get me out of here. That's totally it. That's totally it. That's totally unfortunate. So unfortunate. So unfortunate. I'm not used to using dead hard. I didn't think that was gonna work. I didn't think I was gonna hit it. Oh, he has Iron Grasp. I should have said that out loud, and not just looked at it with my eyeballs. Okay, I'm gonna crawl to a corner of the map because he has Iron Grasp. He has he has iron in his grasp. Listen. Listen. I have no mither. By the way, I've always admired David King for having such a baller name. If I was a man, God forbid, I would want to be named David King. That's kind of sick. I would want my last name to be King. I fucking want my last name to be King anyway. Still King. I love that. GG's. He's definitely trapped Shaq, so we're leaving Shaq immediately. Goodbye. Goodbye! That pallet has a trap in it. I'm leaving. I've already used my dead hard. I'm leaving. He kills you instead of me. I run away. No shot. No shots! My heart is broken, just like David when he saw Tristan holding another man's hand. I'm leaving. I'm going somewhere else. I'm going somewhere safe. There is nowhere safe. Homophobia is everywhere. Okay, that trap's disarmed. That's good to know. That's good to know. Middle name, Gnight Arden. Skittle _ Gnight Arden King. I like the sound of that. Should I change my username? Like that! My ghost! Ah! Oh, that's rude! Oh, that's rude! Don't do that! Don't do that, Chopper. That's so rude. Oh, he had to follow you so rudely. Doxed. My legal name! Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. That's not good! That's so not good, though! Yo, walk over there, buddy. Oh my god, that was the worst hit I've ever taken in my life. That was the actual worst hit I've literally ever taken in my life. And that was the worst chase of my life. Oh my god. Red Moon, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Welcome in. Someone get me off this hook! This hook is homophobic! Yo, mod me, if you want to end the prediction, by the way, I don't think, I didn't see if you did that or not already, but you can do it if you want. Because we know the answer. I'm being slapped by a sable, this is my dream. You can do that if you want. Yeah, like, I'm not gonna tell you what to do, but like, you can if you want to. Why am I acting like I want to be healed? Why am I just instinctively follow Sable. Even when I play as David King, I can't escape my lesbian urges. Yeah, it's, you might have it as a mod tool, but, you can do it using /prediction, I believe. Samara, how are you? Welcome, welcome. I don't even see the prediction. I know, it goes away after a while. And that's why I always forget to end them. It goes away after I think when the voting period closes, it automatically goes away. Okay, so everyone's split up on gens. Maybe I should just go wait by an exit gate patiently, like a good boy. Hi, Phipps, how are you? How are you? How are you? We're having an honorary David King. I accidentally said David, but I meant it in my heart. My heart knew what I was trying to say. We're having a gay stream today to celebrate the lore of David King being Dead by Daylight's first canonically gay character. Because apparently a lot of people didn't know that. Whoa! I dead-arted that! I dead-arted that! I'm never being dead-art again. I don't wanna live forever. Mod you sucks on mobile. It does. It does for real. What a goat watching on mobile. Modding from mobile. Slay. I can't believe, I swear I dead-arted that. I swear. Hi Mooney, how are you? Welcome, welcome. Mooney, you missed us reading so much gay stuff. We read all of David King's lore and it was so gay. It was so sad. It literally, like, I felt like I haven't seen Heated Rivalry, but that's how I imagine it makes you feel. I don't wanna live forever. Yeah, he had double eerie. I mean, this, double annoying add-ons. No charms, yeah, no charms. I got carried, me too, to the hooks. Many, many times. Because of Iron Grasp. Just kidding. GG's, guys! GG's! GG's. Yeah, there was a lot of people who didn't know that David King was gay, apparently. Lobby reset. Thank you for the reminder. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Okay, so... Open lobbies, you guys, as you know. So if anybody wants to join, it's first come, first served. So... Next up we have Annabelle, Python, and sadly a potato. Welcome, welcome. And everybody who just left the lobby is now welcome to rejoin. I don't wanna live forever. Da, 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 da. Thank you, ModMe! If you want to run predictions or whatever like you think of, you're welcome to. I don't wanna live. Quick question, so usually when I join later for games, which I do sometimes never get in the games because I don't have much time, so I can sometimes save a spot. When will you be able to? When will you be able to? I can try to remember that. I can try to get you in. I can try to hold a spot for you. So we're waiting for, let me pull up the queue again, in about an hour? Alright, well let's see how the queue is looking, and if it's, if the queue is really long, at that point, maybe we can get you in there, we'll see. I want you guys all to be able to have time to play, of course, even if you're limited time. Good luck to your ADHD mind. Thank you, I need it. Guys, I've discovered a new ADHD hack. It's gonna work for potentially like 1 week, maybe. I'll send you a friend request. Okay, wait, let me see. Nice, nice. Is this you? That's such a cute name. That's so cute. I love that. I love that. So I discovered a new ADHD hack, or like executive dysfunction hack, which is gonna work for me for maybe approximately 2 weeks, and then it'll stop working forever. But yeah, I've started talking to myself. Oh my god, this is gonna make me sound insane. I've started talking to myself. So basically, I ask myself out loud to do something that I don't want to do, and then I answer myself as though somebody else asked me. So like the other day, I wanted to make some tea, but I was having a hard time getting out of the couch. So I just said to myself out loud, like, hey, can you make me a cup of tea? Like, as though I was talking to someone in my kitchen, like I was yelling to the kitchen. I was like, yo, can you make me a cup of tea while you're at it? And then I said to myself, Yeah, sure, why not? 1 second. And then I went and made myself a cup of tea. You just pretend you're doing it for someone else. You just be both sides of the conversation. Hmm. Yeah, it works. I feel like it'll work sometimes, but you have to say it out loud. Because, like, just when I say, like, if I say out loud, like, yeah, sure, I can do that, then I feel like I, like, delete my own, like, resistance to wanting to do it. Like, I'm like, yeah, sure, I'll do that, that's fine. And then I just go do it. I realize that I might not be able to place on my spot by me taken away. No worries, we'll see how the queue looks. I hope you guys all get a chance to play. I hope so. Okay, so we're waiting on. Let me pull up the queue again. We're waiting on. We got Annabelle, Python, and Potato is who we're waiting for. So you guys all welcome to join the lobby. I don't wanna live forever. You can also pretend that you're one of the robots from Detroit Become Human. Oh my god, have I said that I do that? Because I literally do that. I do that for cleaning. Like with the room scan thing that they do. When they see like little yellow stuff, you know? Don't worry, I'm always something in your games. True, you're always playing prop hunts in my Dead by Daylight games. So, you know what? You know in Detroit Become Human, when you, like scan the room, and then they see like tasks, and then it auto sorts into optional and urgent tasks? I do that in my brain sometimes. It's such a good, like, view. It's such a good view. I wish I could, like, do that in VR, but, like, in real life. I do it with my brain. Is that for vacuuming and dishes? Nice. Yeah, sometimes I'll scan my brain and be like, okay, trash, dishes. Yeah. And then I'll separate it, like in the list, like they do it there, you know what I mean? Sable with a cute name, so cute, so cute. You saying prop hunt is making me think of the golden toolboxes! Oh my gosh, you said golden toolboxes DBD maps have? Because have you guys heard the news? Have we heard the news that they've been removed? There are no golden toolboxes anymore since like yesterday. This is insane! Lovers of lore, everyone devastated everywhere. Have you heard about this? Have you heard about this? It's actually so sad. They removed the golden toolboxes. I really wish that they would, like, just move them around the map so we can, find them again. But I heard someone say that because they removed, Hawkins? No, not Hawkins. What am I saying? What did they remove? They removed... Oh, what am I saying? Haddonfield. They removed Haddonfield, and there was a golden toolbox on Haddonfield. So since they removed that, all the assets on Haddonfield vanished, I guess? And someone said that that was why they'd vanished on the rest of the maps as well. I don't know how true that is. I hope they'll give us the golden toolboxes for the event. Oh, that would be sick, though. You guys want to see something cool? You want to see something crazy? One time, I was in a solo queue game, playing as Sable, and I spawned into a game with, I believe it was a Nia. I spawned into a game with somebody, and they died, I think, or they just put down their toolbox, I can't remember, but I was just running around and I found a toolbox on the map, on Hawkins, in a game this year. Not last year, I guess, because it's, like, February, but last year. And, oops, wrong button. I found that this person had, like, a legacy toolbox or something. What was it? Yeah, look! It's from the 5th anniversary, which obviously Sable wasn't in. So I have, like, this toolbox on Sable, which I'm never gonna use, but that's, like, I have this. I just got a friend request from a Sable named Footlicker. That's crazy. Annabelle, this is you, right? I forget everybody's usernames. This is you, right, Annabelle? I believe this is Annabelle. Okay, so we're just waiting for... This was Potato, right? Okay, so we're waiting for Python. Is Python still here? Magical Python, are you still here? Otherwise, we're gonna have to move on. Yeah, that was actually, it was actually crazy. I can't believe that, I can't believe, because I was like, during that game, like, you guys know how low my escape rate is. You guys, everybody knows my escape rate is 30%. Because I play like because I run shoulder the burden in solo queue, because that's how I play this game. Like, I never play this game for escape. Okay, Python, welcome in, it's your turn, so you have a slot in the open lobby. So if you haven't added me, you can go ahead and add me. I always forget what your guys' usernames are in Dead by Daylight. So yes, it's your turn in the lobby. So yeah, I was playing this game and I was like, I picked up this toolbox, and I really, like, I was just like tentatively dreaming of escaping that game, and somehow it happened. Somehow I escaped. That was like the one game I escaped. I can't remember anything about that game, but I remember that I was so shocked that I actually made it out with that toolbox. And now I have a legacy toolbox on Sable. Skill, do you have tips for getting shards? Yes, do the tome challenges. That's my best tip for getting shards. That's the reason I have so many. Is you can see how high my devotion is. It's because I get a lot of XP because I don't get as much anymore. But my devotion is higher than people who have played for much longer than me or have more hours because I've done so many tome challenges. That's such a great way to get XP. And a lot of them are, you don't have to do them all in order. You can do them like I have a bunch left that I haven't done, like this. What is this? Killer challenges. What is this? Plague challenge. I just don't want to play the plague. Like the annoying ones. Now I'm trying to go back and do them from the start, but I don't play killer that often anymore. But yeah, if you want to do them, most of them are like, earn this many elbows. So you can just have one equipped all the time. It won't let me send a friend request. Are you on PlayStation? Oh yeah, you are. Okay, so let me see if you've sent me a friend request. Okay, I see you. Yeah, because when they're on PlayStation, I don't get the notification for some reason. I have to leave I have to accept it in my notifications, but I have notifications off, I guess. Okay, so now we should be friends. We should be friends now. Is there a tome for Sable? I don't think so. I'm not sure, actually, because I think they had closed... I think they had reworked challenges. Actually, I might be wrong. I might be lying about this. I'm not sure if Sable has a tome of lore. Actually. I'm not sure about that. Victoria, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome. Welcome in. But a lot of them have, like, multiple chapters. A lot of them have multiple chapters. Usually, the way it used to work, correct me if I'm wrong on this, but the way it used to work was that the tomes would correspond to the rift, right? So you would get rift fragments for completing the tome. So whoever was featured in the rift, like, for example, like the Trickster's tome came out at the same time as the Trickster, like with all his lore, everything came out at the same time as he was like the main character in the rift trailer. So I don't know if Sable has had a rift. I don't know if they still correspond like that, but that was the image that I used to have of how it would work. I remember looking so hard for Sable's tomes, but I don't think there's any. Yeah, I don't remember seeing anything either, but some characters have multiple chapters in like that kind of spread out through the tomes, because in the beginning, they like the early tomes like 1 and 2, they had like I'm out of escape cakes. Why am I running escape cakes anyway on Sable? Because I'm out of Bloody Party streamers. I see how it is. Okay, I'm gonna... What should I bring? Yeah, so anyway, I think that in the beginning they were not really planning on the tomes to be that like structured, like one per chapter, I guess. So because the first tome has like one for Claudette and one for Bill, I think it's like they were kind of mixed around. I believe 3 Sables in the same lobby. What is this? Have I died and gone to heaven? What is happening? What is happening? What is happening? Oh my god, guys, not to discuss celebrity culture, because usually I don't involve myself very much, but like, did you see Chapel Roan's outfit at the Grammys? I think it was the Grammys. Oh my god. I think it made me at least 10% gayer than I already was. Okay, I'm just gonna bring... Should I bring a shiny coin? Should I bring one of these? Why not? Why not bring one of these? I have 210 of them. Why not? Sorry if my internet is bad. No worries. If you get kicked, I hope you don't get kicked, but if you get kicked, we'll defend your bot with our lives. It slayed so hard. It did! It slayed so hard! Ah, it was beautiful. Gorgeous. Yeah. I keep getting her old TikToks on my For You page when she was just like yapping about random stuff. And everything she says is so freaking real. What happened? Did the killer dodge? I didn't even look at the screen. Because people are complaining about it like it ended the human race. Everything Chapel Roan does, listen, I'm a firm believer that the world needs more mean lesbians, okay? Like, everything she does, even, like, people have universally agreed that we hate paparazzi, and then Chapel Roan gets, like, hates on the or, like, yells righteously at the paparazzi, and gets shit on for that? Like, what do you mean? What do you mean? And now, did you guys see the clip of, like, Sabrina or someone? I don't keep up with celebrities. I'm so, like, so I might be saying such a, like, mistaken things. But I think I saw a clip, I think it was Sabrina Carpenter, who was saying, like, that the paparazzi had been whipped into shape by Chapel Roan, that they were being nicer, they were being more polite after talking to Chapel. So, thank you, Chapel. She cooked so hard that it spread. But yeah, every time she does that, she gets treated like she committed a war crime or something. It's freaking crazy. My hawk is so cute, though. She is. She is. She really is. I think she makes music too. I heard somebody do a mashup of the "And when I'm back in Chicago, I feel it," and one of her songs. I think it was. It was so good. Paparazzi are one of the few jobs I don't respect at all. Same. That and the President of the United States. Just kidding. Wah! Ah! Get off of me! And obviously, what the heck, bro? He does not need hugs. This doctor does not need hugs. I don't respect this doctor's job either. I don't think this doctor even has a license. Joking, not joking. Joking for legal reasons. I've got one of her songs on my playlist. The only song I know by Chapel Roan is, oh no, wait, not Chapel Roan, Maya Hawk is, that one. The only one I've heard is that one that was in that mashup. The only song I know by Chapel Roan is, what's it called? I know you wanted me to stay, but I can't ignore the crazy visions of me in LA. Ah! I had one of these as a kid, by the way. Shout out childhood. Where is he? Is he below me? I don't know where he is. Pink Pony Glove! That's the one. That's the one. Ariana Grande is besties with one of her paparazzi? How did she pull that off? God, what have you done? Na 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 na. Oh, mama, I'm just having fun on the stage in my heels. Yes, where I belong, up down on Pink Pony Club. I'm gonna keep on dancing at the Pink Pony Club. Yeah, this is the doc. Oh, are you a doctor lover? That might be the first doctor lover I ever met. I saw somebody on TikTok who I always think of whenever I play against the doctor, who had a picture of him in her wallet. Of the doctor from Dead by Daylight. Pop quiz, everybody. What's the doctor's full name? What's his actual name? Because I'm a doctor main? Ah, I don't think I've actually ever met a doctor main either. To be honest, but he is kind of fun, but I'm always so ass when I play as him. Herman, yeah, isn't it like Herman Carter? I believe. I called him Dr. Herman the other day, and then I realized maybe I should be calling him Dr. Carter. I don't remember if that's his actual name, though. I could be wildly misremembering things. God, what have you done? Ooh, overcharge. I don't make this. Why do I even kid myself? Why do I even kid myself? God, what have you done? You're a pink pony girl, and you dance at the club, oh mama. I'm just having fun. You know, my first actual step towards having a more gayistic year is gonna actually be, besides downloading her, is that I'm going to remove this type of light from my household. I'm deleting them all. I said deleting like I live in a Sims house. What the fuck is up with that? He has oppression. Talking about welcome home. I'm so glad you made it home safe after watching Twitch while being on horseback. Who does that? You're crazy. He shocked me from behind. He came the other direction that I expected him to come. God, what have you done? You're a pink pony girl. And you dance at the club, oh mama. Just having fun. I just held W there because I knew he was gonna... What the hell, buddy? What the what? 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 Yeah, she was literally watching. She was typing in chat and being like, "Yeah, I'm on the back of a horse right now." I was like, "Are you crazy? That can't be safe." Guys, I'm gonna vault this. I don't care what this guy says. I'm vaulting this. I don't care what this guy yeets at me in forms of electricity. I'm gonna vault this anyway. I'm just having fun on the stage in my heels. It's where I belong, down at the pink pony club. I'm gonna keep on dancing at the... I don't make this. Oh my bad. I thought I had more distance than I did because I didn't see the red stain. I should have dropped the pallets. I should have sacrificed the pallets to have a longer chase. My bad. My bad. Yes, you guys eat something. Freaking eat something. This is your sign. This is your sign to put something inside you. What? You know what I mean, okay? You know what I'm trying to say. Let me just snappy. Oop. I'm so good at taking hits. Oh, never mind. I'm terrible at everything. That wasn't very kind. That wasn't very kind to myself or to me by him. Rude. I should have made better choices in that situation, probably. God, what have you done? I'm a pink pony girl. What? You're a pink pony girl. Did you eat today? I did. I ate a bagel right before stream, actually. Actually, that's why I was late, because I didn't have time to eat lunch. So then I decided to go with an hour late so I would have time to eat before stream. WB! Since DBD is doing a survey, what do you consider a victory in DBD? Listen, I really want to say, a fun game. But, like, if we're talking extremely, like, logistically only, I'm so unsafe. You can heal me if you want. Like, if we're talking killer, like actually just speaking logically, I guess I usually consider a 3K as a victory. Oh, you're right. I need to run. You're so correct. I need to run. What am I doing? God, what have you done? You're a big pony girl. And you dance at the club, oh mama. But as Survivor, it's much less like, because I don't consider it like, I don't think that I've lost the game if I die but everyone else escapes. But I don't know if I would consider a 2-man out a victory either. When I used to play in a Swift and we would go for win streaks, we used to say that it had to be a, I can't remember if we said 2-man out or 3-man out. No, your death will get everything! Oh my bad. Oh my freaking bad. My bad, I'm so sorry. Did you only eat a bagel? Listen, my sleeping schedule is cooked, okay? I woke up. I had 3 granola bars and a yogurt at like noon. Oh, my freaking goat. Guys, watch this. Watch this. Guys, watch this. Literally watch this. Where did I go? Where did I go? I went missing. My legs aren't sticking out of this bush. What do you mean? Where did I go? Where did I go? That's so suspicious. Where'd the Sable go? She just vanished. That was so suspicious. She just vanished out of thin air. That's so suspicious. God, what have you done? You're a big... He knew! He knew! He lied to me! He lied to me! He looked around in confusion. He looked around in confusion just to lie to me on purpose. God, what have you done? Sable must be cheating. She teleported. She just melted. She just melted before my very eyes. She became a bush. She literally became a bush. She's literally a bush. Yeah, I did not lock in that game. My bad. I didn't really lock in. I'm just having fun. Do we have anybody else who mains a killer that's not really like common to main? Where are my ghoul mains at? Where are my ghoul mains at in the chat? Ooh, demo! That's a pretty rare one. I feel like demo is pretty universally liked. Oh, good chase, good chase. I don't know if this thing is rare. I feel like he is rare to main. I feel like. I love Springtrap, but he's commonly popular. Same, he's unironically my favorite killer to play. And it's not just because I'm a FNAF kid. I just think he's fun. Because he has mobility and also a ranged attack. And also we can say RAW! Right now I only play Legion and Ghoul, but I want to branch out some more. No! Yeah, they're I used to play Ghoul a lot, to be honest, because he's fun to zoom around with. But I feel like, okay, I'm gonna be so honest. I'm sorry. No worries. That was not your bad. That was all. I almost said that was all of us, but to be honest, I was just not locked in that game. GG. I don't know why I kept trying to heal in front of main like a doofus. Like a doofus. That was so silly of me. Alright. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, I used to play Ghoul a lot, and I have a theory about Ghoul hate, which is like, honestly, people probably will not agree with my theory. But I think that the reason that Ghoul is so hated is because he's kind of miserable to play against with people who just play him as he is. But when I play against a Kaneki who like who doesn't just latch on to me directly to try and slow me down, who tries to like anchor with different stuff in the environment to like catch up and like hug around Shaq. GG. When I play against a Ghoul who tries to like hug, like if I'm looping Shaq against a Ghoul and he tries to like, and he does like a cool, like a hug tech thingy and like grapples onto something and like swaps, like goes around to try and catch up to me before I get to the window, like that's kind of fun to anticipate and dodge. So I think the reason that a lot of people hate him is because he's kind of extremely boring to play against if they just chase you like and just latch onto you. If they just play him like boringly, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? That's my theory, is that playing against a Ghoul who plays in a very specific way is fun. But I get why people complain about him, because he can hit you through walls and stuff. But like the ones who just try to use the attack for mobility and try to like catch up to you to M1, like that's actually pretty fun. Who gives the same vibes as Legion with the mending? Yes, true. That is true. That is the thing that kind of makes him annoying to go against. When they just catch up to you and make you mend, then they catch up to you and make you mend. Like it's just kind of annoying. God, what have you done? You're a pink pony girl. And you dance at the club, oh mama. Just having fun. I feel like Ghoul's weaknesses are really apparent to anyone who's played them, but the people who haven't played them don't know. That's true. That's true for most killers, especially new killers. My hottest DBD take, that's not true, it's not even close, but one of my lukewarm DBD takes is that people always say that new killers are unplayable or like uncounterable because one, they haven't been nerfed from the PTB. They go out in the PTB and are usually quite strong, so that people can say this is annoying, please nerf it, and then behavior nerfs it for release, and then they usually get nerfed again in a later patch. But also because no one knows counterplay, and no one, like a lot of Survivor mains don't play killer. Speak of the Springtrap! It's literally Five Nights at Freddy's, guys. It's literally Five Nights at Freddy's. It's literally Five Nights at Freddy's. Is this what will not be? I just don't get. Oh, I'm running out of battery. We're waiting every night. I'm drinking hot chocolate. Ooh. I definitely say Ghoul's biggest weakness is the amount of animations they have where they can't touch anyone. Ooh, it's been a while since I played him, but I could definitely see that being true. But yeah, if you watch a video, there's a guy, I can't remember who he is, I'll link it in the Discord if I can find it, but there's a guy who shows like how to hug tick as Ghoul. And it seems pretty fun. It made me want to try to learn it. Because I feel like it's not really bad to go against. Because then you're latching onto the environment and catching up to down people and not just making everybody mend all the time. And hitting them through walls. Drinking beer. That's one of the things that I've never acquired a taste for. A lot of things I have like a lot of things that are an acquired taste I've learned to love. Like coffee, wine, etc. But, yeah, beer, I just could never get into it. It might be because I've only had very, very cheap beer, though. Because when I was in university, they used to have a thing where you would pay for the beer as much as, you would pay as much for the, on Thursdays, you would pay as much for the beer as the clock was, as what time it was. So if you got there at 3, you would pay 15 Swedish crowns. But, which I don't think they have it anymore, but they had it at the time when I was a college student, or a uni student. And it was very cheap beer. So I ordered it a few times, but they added like so you could also get cider because the beer was so disgusting that no one wanted to order the beer. But one time I went to a city in southern Sweden called Malmö, and there's a tap room there that has like beer that tastes like anything. It's so strange. They have like one that tastes like just Coca-Cola. Have you been drinking beer from ICA? No. Obviously not. All I drink from ICA is apple juice. Oh, we're waiting every night. A fruity beer like pineapple? Wait, is that like what's the thing that people talk about that's called like something? Here they talk about a type of beer that's like sour or something, or it's called sour something. I can't remember. That like can taste like fruit sometimes. Maybe that's what I should be trying. I've recently learned to appreciate wine. I've also become a wine appreciator lately. Apple juice is goated. It is. I've also been buying Capri Suns lately, which if you're Swedish, people pronounce them Capri Suns, but I'm not Swedish, so I call them Capri Suns, which is what they're called. I'm Swedish, but like only half, so. Imagine if they made cartons of other drinks. Ooh. I was gonna think of a bunch of things to say, but like there are so many things you can buy from a carton here. Like apple juice. Suröl, exactly, that's what I'm thinking about. Sour beer. Is it just called that? Yeah. Last time I went to oh my god, this is so D&D a core of me. But last time I went to a tap room, so like where they specialize in beer, I ordered mead, and that was all I ordered. Ah! Capri Sun. Yeah, that's what people call it around here. But where I grew up, we call it Capri Sun. Where I grew up in my little suburb, that's what we called it. Stout tastes like coffee or chocolate? That sounds kind of good, I guess. But like, if you're drinking beer, do you want it to taste like coffee or chocolate? Or do you want it to taste like beer? Aren't you supposed to learn to appreciate the beer taste? I feel like maybe it defeats the point to just buy beer that doesn't taste like beer. Isn't there a beer that's supposed to be kind of sour? Yeah. Yeah, I couldn't remember if it was just called that. Or if I was just misremembering that somebody told me it was sour. But they also say it's not that sour, but it's just called sour. I don't know. I don't know. We've done so many gens that I've just been talking about beer, and I haven't even been chased by Springtrap a single time, and now I'm kind of sad. W looping. W looping. Fallen Angel 69 uwu. W chase. I'm not touching any more gens. I'm about to break out in hives. I've been touching way too many gens today. I can feel my throat starting to itch from my lethal generator allergy. Still being a gen princess. Never call me that again or you're getting banned. I will time you. We'll say thank you. Thanks to Miki. Oh my god, you guys are cooking! You guys are cooking! You guys are literally cooking. Just because I say, I always jinx it. I always jinx it. I'm not touching another gen today. To be honest. I'm not touching another gen until I can get a flashlight save. Damn it! Where's the gen? Yay, chase! Damn, that was magnetic. That was kind of loud. Oh, he went for it. He freaking went for it. Do I have plot twist in this build? Yes, I do. You guys know what the plan is. You know what the plan is, but I don't know. I can't remember how to get there, though. Is the thing. Ooh, that almost hit me! I almost just said out loud, you can't hit me from here, buddy. And then he almost hit me from here. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Oh, my bad. I tried running into him and hoping that he would aim above me. My bad, my bad. We're really quite surprised. Can't wait to meet you. So join the animatronic family. W save. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Unfortunately, this means I have to do gens because I'm a woman of my word. So join the animatronic family. We open real soon. W fog vial. He can somehow see. He can somehow see. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. That's not a hole. That's not a hole. That's not a hole. That's not a. That's not a. Beam of solidarity. Beam of solidarity. Okay, so we're about to pop the last gen. Okay, here's the. Wait, I need to acquaint myself with this map. It's been a while since I played on it. What I was going to do. Oh, he hooks you right there. Shit. What I was going to do is to go to the other corner. The corner that's like over... Where is it? Is it over there, maybe? It's probably over there. Okay, I'm just gonna get the gate. I get to the gate? I get the gate that's so far away from everybody else for some reason. There's a Brazilian beer called Catarina Sour. It's a little like orange. You can't taste bitter at all. Sounds good. Yeah, because what I struggle with beer is when it just tastes bitter. It's the aftertaste. Which, like, with wine, it's just bitter, you know what I mean? Oh, my bad, I didn't mean to open it. I thought we were gonna get out. Shit. Doing Jin's opening gates. It's just because I'm yapping. It's just because you guys are saying interesting things and making me yap. It's just because you're making me think of things that are not. I'm literally not even in this game right now in my mind. I'm thinking about beer. What the heck? Swing slap. Oh, he totally got me with that one. He totally got me with that one. Oh, hoo hoo, he got me with that too. But it's fine because he doesn't know about my power move that I have. I couldn't even do it. I couldn't even do it. I couldn't even do it. That's so rude. I just been thinking about everything except for Dead by Daylight. Still you sick? Hello, Fuenzas. Yeah, I'm running on 4 hours of sleep. Seal, did you eat breakfast or did you eat the bagel for breakfast or lunch? You don't get to know because you left to take a phone call, so you missed my explanation. So I'm not explaining myself twice. That's why we love the app. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. Hello, Spoing Flab. Oh, he's gonna say raw. He said raw. Why would I do that? There would be no point in doing that. Why would I even do that? Okay, watch this. Hello, Spoing Flab. So nice to meet you here. Wow, what do you know? No way, that's the second time. That's the second time in a row. Can't wait to meet you. So join the animatronic family. This is why we want the Just Chatting stream. Isn't that basically what this is? I'm back, my brother just visited me. How did it go? How did it go? Welcome back, welcome back. Good, I'm taller than he is now. That must be a weird feeling. I remember when all my siblings outgrew me. No! I can't believe his audio was still bugged. Really goated. I'm so glad it went well. It is a strange feeling to outgrow your siblings, or to get outgrown by your siblings. I'm so glad it went well, Ryuk. Are you gonna see him again soon? My little brother is also taller than me. It's weird. It is weird. Oh my! I'm the oldest, and everyone's taller than me. Crockybots is taller than me. Can't wait to meet you. Crockybots, thank you for the posture check. And don't worry, Queen. I'm joking. I have eaten more than a bagel today. So join the animatronic family. Okay, wait, sorry, I read it up. That was our second game, I believe, wasn't it? Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that was our second game. Yes, lobby reset, right? You're correct, you're correct. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Let's update the queue. Okay, thank you for the games, guys. GG's. GG's. And I've now removed your name, so you're welcome to rejoin the queue if you'd like to. Okay, so next up in the queue we have Aerith's Theme, Sid, and Zitzen. Welcome in, welcome in. Good, I would have been mad at you if you'd only eaten a bagel. I know you would have. I would have come to your apartment and force fed you. I mean, do it. Do it! What is stopping you? Literally, what is stopping you? GG, I was the freezer room. Damn, that's cold. X Diva Cup, I love that name. Hello, I love your TikTok so much. You have an amazing energy. Thank you. I appreciate that so much. That's so sweet. Thank you for coming in to tell me. Thank you for coming in here all the way from TikTok to tell me that. Thank you so much. Okay, so we're waiting for, who do we have? Let me pull up the queue again. So, yes, we're doing open lobbies today, so anyone is welcome to join. So, exclamation point join in the chat to join. Open lobbies. Just how you're probably gonna be mad at me when I tell you that I've only had breakfast today, girl! Eat something! What's wrong with you? Riding a horse with only breakfast? What's wrong with you? Lock in. I mean, why? Oh no! Yeah, so we're doing open lobbies. So in the pinned message you can see rules for open lobbies. Are you still bringing Hatch? I'm bringing... What am I bringing? I could bring Hatch. I could bring Hatch, actually. I think I have a lot of those too. Oh shit, I have a lot of those. Yeah, let's bring Hatch. For sure, for sure. Because I'm out of blow points offerings. Bloody party streamers. Fasting is also good for your health. Hey! Hey! Not the medical claims. I can't say anything. I can't say anything about that, but I would not say that. What's stopping me? You getting sassy when I tell you can come over whenever, but I have to bring the dog? Girl! I'm not even gonna respond to that. We have this conversation so many times. How's your Japanese learning going? Oh my gosh, I've literally been thinking about it so much lately.
It's like I'm in a story I heard at the Moonstone.
I've been considering... Oh, your name is Apple? I see, I see. Okay, let me invite you. There we go. Okay, who else are we waiting for? Who else are we waiting for? Who do we got? Alright, so Sid, you're up next as well. So I believe Sid said that they maybe couldn't join now. So we'll see if Sid can join now, or if they'll have to, or if we'll keep going with somebody else. Yes, okay, Sid's still here, nice. Well, technically I didn't only have breakfast, I had crackers too. Well, technically I didn't only have a bagel, I also had a granola bar. So, you know, I guess it checks out. Oops, wait, what's happening? Wait, is it not letting you join me? Wait, there, I'm trying to get everybody into my party. I'm trying to pull everyone into me. Wait, what was I saying? Okay, so my Japanese learning has been going well. I've been thinking, I have so many people that I need to reach out to that I've left unread. I feel so bad. I've ghosted so many people since before Christmas on Hello Talk. And I feel so bad. Like, every single time I start a conversation on Hello Talk, it always starts with me saying, sorry for replying so late. I feel kind of bad. Phil, do you want to know why Mom called me? Yes, of course, I always want to know things. I'm a nosy bitch. Maybe crossplay is off? Ooh, that could be. Is there something with my lobby? Oh, it might be my lobby being broken. Wait, let me make a new lobby. Let me make a new lobby and invite you guys again. Okay, guys, request to join me again and see if it works this time. Did you have a granola bar? Actually, I had 3 granola bars, so technically a bowl of cereal, I guess. Oops. That's not what I meant to do. Let's see. Okay, there we go. Okay, I just accidentally hit accept on everything. I also had a yogurt, by the way. What is happening with this? What is happening? Okay, wait, listen. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna leave this again because this is clearly broken. What is happening? Okay, I'm leaving. Okay, I'm leaving. Hello, Dead by Daylight. Hello, Dead by Daylight. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna make a new lobby. I'm gonna make a 3rd lobby. There we go. And I'm gonna invite you guys, and you guys accept my invite. How about that? Okay, so there. There. And there. That's correct, right? Wait, is that the... Wait, did I invite the right people? I think I invited the right people. There we go. Cool, cool. She called me to say she's on her way home in our new car. Nice! You finally got a new car after you totaled the last one. I'm so glad. I'm sorry, that was so mean. I wouldn't have said that if you hadn't outed yourself for having crashed the car. I only say that because I know that you've already said that out loud in chat. Said that out loud by typing in chat. I've been learning quite a lot of French. Nice. How have you been learning it? Have you been watching videos or listening to podcasts, or have you been using an app or something? Yeah, honestly, I'm considering quitting Duolingo because it just makes me want to give up. It makes me not want to do it. It's so boring. I'm not into it anymore. I've done all of the units except for all of the you know, there's like levels. I've done 5 levels out of 6, but the last one is like, it's no words that I use in conversation. It's just like annoying words that I would need them if I lived in Japan, but I'm not planning on living in Japan anytime soon. So I don't need to know all these specific words for like what to say if you go to the doctor about this specific illness, or like I don't need to know about this specific word for this bacteria. Like I don't need to know, like right now. Because it's words that I don't use, even like studying them just to get through a Duolingo unit, they're not going to stick in my brain. The only way they stick in my brain is through using them and hearing them often. So there's not really any point to learning them like that on Duolingo by translating them into English. There's really no point. I'm going to be doing my really annoying tome. Oh, what tome is it? Don't cream your pants when you see the car. Listen, I say cream my pants one time and you guys can't let it go. You can't let it go. Okay, who's not in the lobby? Who are we waiting for? Okay, it's still some kind of issue. Maybe it's a server thing. Dude, it's minus 30 now. Oh my god, I was complaining about it being like minus 10, minus 12 here, but that's crazy. That's so cold. I think it hasn't been... When I was a kid, we got like minus 25 one time. But I didn't get it like it was just like it was like in the deepest part of winter, And then since then it's only gotten warmer. And now it only gets like around -15 at the coldest. Well, Duolingo on one hand is boring, but also consuming a lot of French media, or just like for language learners experiencing. Yes, that's the best way. That's the best way. Input is really like input is king for real for language learning. For real, it's the best. If you like, there's so much content too. Like if you search comprehensible input on YouTube, you're gonna find stuff from every single level. You're gonna find something. That's how I learned all my basic vocabulary when I was just starting out in Japanese. I was watching like a video of a woman holding up a pen and being like, "This is a pen. This is an apple." You know what I mean? That's that's the type of stuff I was watching, and that's how I learned like most of my vocabulary. Complete 3 gens in one game with Dark Sense equipped. Oh my god, I remember doing that challenge. It was crazy. You might need to restart the game. I don't want to restart the game. Yes, I think, now I forgot your name in the chat, but I think Apple, you might need to restart your game. But we'll wait a few more minutes and see if see if it works. Aerith theme, yes. I'm not getting the invite. That's so weird. I was getting your invites a second ago. Yeah, if it really stops working or if we can't get into a lobby, but I think it might be a problem since you guys could get in. I feel like it has to be an Apple problem. I'm assuming. But if it really doesn't work, I can restart my game. But if I restart my game, stream will automatically end. I can't keep it going while closing the game. There we go. Please, please, everybody pray to the entity. 34 degrees Celsius. I don't know what's crazier to me right now. 34 degrees Celsius or -30. Honestly, 34 feels more unrealistic to me right now. Kumbaya, my lord. I know there's a later tome to do the same with 4 gens. I know, it's crazy. It's probably a me issue. Yeah, I will wait. No stress. No stress. Yeah, so, there's always some kind of freaking issue. And French friends, nice. Honestly, making friends is the reason I haven't given up on Japanese. Like, I really, really enjoy learning it, but, like, having friends that will text you and be like, yo, how's the learning going? Or, like, text you something in Japanese, that's what keeps you going. Highly recommend. Highly, highly recommend. I'm gonna visit one of my Japanese friends this weekend, actually. It's gonna be so much fun. And I'm gonna see her new apartment. But I just have to think about something nice to bring, because, like, as an adult, I feel like you kind of, like, if somebody moves, you want to bring something, like, to their apartment or house when you see it, when you see their new place for the first time. But, like, what are you supposed to bring? What's the social norm? I don't know. Flowers? Chocolates? What is this, Valentine's Day? Bring chips and cheese? Oh, that's kind of valid, actually. And wine? Yeah, that sounds good, actually. I should probably bring that. Usually I just bake something. A lamp? You could bring a lamp. Bring a happy mood. Like, if I asked her, she would tell me to come empty-handed. But I'm not gonna do that. In Germany, it doesn't get that cold usually, but we're in cold shock. -15 to 18. It is freaking cold. It's cold. It depends on your lifestyle. I was thinking about this today when I was on my bike in -7. What? Okay, wait, let me invite you. How about this? So, it's like, it's so freaking cold. But, like, if you're biking, it feels like it's -30. If you're biking in -7, it feels freezing. It feels fucking freezing. And if you're not used to it being cold, and, like, obviously it depends on what you're wearing. But it can be so bad if you're not used to it. Bake something, right? I feel like that's what I might do. But I baked something for her last time I saw her. So now I feel like, is that like, because I only know how to bake one thing. So if I bake her the same thing that I gave her last time, that's not technically a housewarming gift, I guess. Maybe I need to bake something else. But the thing is, like, she loved the cookies I made last time so much that she asked for the recipe, so maybe she'll be happy if I bake them again. Paint a different color. I'll just make them green. I'll just make green chocolate chip cookies. That'll be so appetizing. Da, 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 da. Between -10 and -18 is hoodie weather. Below -20 you need a jacket. That's the most Swedish thing I've ever heard. I'll see people in t-shirts when it's like slightly below freezing. -30 you just don't go outside for more than 5 minutes. True. Like something Minecrafty. That's true, but the problem is I don't know if I'm gonna have time. I think it might just be a your game issue. I mean, we got 2 people into the lobby. So I think, and it didn't let me join either. So I'm assuming it's a problem, unfortunately, on Apple's end. I restarted and it's not working, so you can go on without me. I'm so sorry! You're welcome to join again later, and I hope it works. The problem is that it'll end stream if I restart my game, so I can't really do that. But if it kicks us from this lobby... Wait, we could get another person in, I just realized. Okay, we're gonna try to get into a game. And if it doesn't work, then it's my bad. Wait, let's, yeah, okay, who's the next person? Okay, next up we have Phipps. So sorry, Aerith. I used to have so many lobby issues, I really empathize. It freaking sucks. I used to be the one who got kicked every single game. It was the worst. Before I changed my Wi-Fi. Yes. I hope you'll join today because it's my brother's birthday. Ooh, happy birthday to your brother. Being carried in the chopper match was so great. You could write her a song. Oh, I'm so glad you got a new apartment. The building is ugly, but yas. You can reset your game without leaving it if you revoke consent. Oh. I guess I could, like, leave and go back to menus. But yeah, I don't think it's an issue with my game, unfortunately, because it seems to be working. But we'll see if I get kicked out of the lobby. We'll see, we'll see. A cover of Last Christmas. Last Christmas, you had a different apartment. But the very next year, right now, you have a new one. Her a pillow with a picture of her on it. I love how the suggestions are just getting progressively worse. I mean better. I mean better. Should have been named Android. Apple's such a cute name though. So cute, so cute. The building's ugly, but you're not. I'm never gonna tell her that I think the building is ugly. Also, it's growing on me. Because now I have a positive connection to it, so now when I see it, I think it's kind of cute. Even though I've been thinking about it being ugly for the last 6 years. Oh, we got a 3 UE lobby! Do I make it? 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 I make it! What am I wearing? Where's Chris Wild cardboard cutouts? Give them to a Nero, give them someone who they hate a head in a basket. I should totally do that. Your little songs and all have been setting me out to new music. I'm so glad. I should just start singing songs, not just that randomly get stuck in my head, but that I want you guys to listen to, just to like progressively spread them onto everybody else. Just to spread my taste in music. A Starstruck extended cut DVD. If only I knew someone who knew where to buy one of those. Give them ORXLs. 9 million ORXLs? Nah, she doesn't even play Dead by Daylight. She only plays Minecraft. And she barely plays Minecraft. Actually, she's way better than me at Minecraft. But she, like, only plays it because she wants to be... Like, I'm gonna give him a hit so early! I didn't think I was gonna make it to the pallet, so I tried for the spin, but I should've just gone for the pallet. I really didn't want to give him a hit that early, though. I wanted to give him a down so early! Plastic, Jesus! Oh my gosh. What is this Oni skin, by the way? I haven't seen this before. Oh, look at my little fishnet! Look at my little fishnet tights! so cute. I don't care if it rains or freezes, as long as I got my plastic Jesus sitting on the dashboard of my car. Going 90 ain't scary, cause I got the Virgin Mary sitting on the dashboard of my car. I'm in the backseat sitting Jesus, up there grinning, sitting on the dashboard of my car. Green, white, pink or yellow, I don't care, cause he's my fellow, sitting on the dashboard of my car. It's so catchy. Mindbreaker, good to know. A pair of socks with pickles on it. What is this? What is this? What is the suggestion? How does he know? How does he know? He doesn't know. He has no idea. Okay, we should probably heal. So we don't give him his power anymore. Do you want to be... Let me put my hands all over you. Fellow Yui! Like, look at this face and tell me that's not a lesbian face. Like, look at... She looks like... She literally looks like she has the same facial expression as Chavarone when she looks at a paparazzi. That's gay! She has the same expression as me when I look at Ace Visconti. I'm in the backseat sitting Jesus, up there grinning, sitting on the dashboard of my car. Thank you. Yes! I'm running! I'm running! Okay, okay, okay. I see. I see how it is. I go somewhere else then. I go somewhere else then. Why is everything here a 50-50? Why is everything here a 50-50? My bad. Today is not my day for looping. I'm blaming it on the 4 hours of sleep. But there's no excuse for not being gayer than I am right now. I could be always gayer. Lightborn check. No Lightborn, good to know. Ah! Why do I have a masquerade beamer? I just dropped a really strong pallet for no reason because I didn't want to go down again this early. Where are you going, sir? My bad. I just burned a pallet for no reason. Hi, heal me again, please. Sid! Okay, it's your first hook. It's fine. Is she a vampire? I'm just balling. I'm just balling. Thank you! W's. W's. I thought my leg was gonna fall off today when I was walking the horse. What did you do to your leg? Girl, why are horse girls so bad at respecting when they have an injury? She can't read the time and so she doesn't know when to sleep. Yeah, I'm just reading. I can't read. I'm just reading all your comments telepathically. I can't actually read though. That's why I don't know what time it is. I can't read I can't read analog clocks, but I only have analog clocks. I have my phone set to an analog clock. I live in Sweden, but I forgot I moved, so I think I'm still in Florida. I know you wanted me to stay, but I can't ignore the crazy visions of me in LA. I know, I heard that there's a special place where boys and girls can all be queens every single day. I'm having wicked dreams of leaving Tennessee. Here's Santa Monica, I swear it's calling me. Dyslexic? I'm dyslexic. Oh, that was the worst. That was possibly the worst joke I've ever made on this stream. Is gonna cause a scene. She sees her baby girl. I know she's gonna scream, go. Dance at the club, oh mama. Okay, we got 2 gens almost done at the same time, and it's different gens. I like this. I only rode a horse once in my life, and I was so horrified of getting kicked. They're kind of scary. Like, I get that. I was a horse girl when I was a kid, but I get the fear. I totally get the fear. It's a valid fear. I think most fears of animals are pretty valid because we can't. I think people overestimate their ability to communicate with animals. I think people vastly, in general, overestimate their abilities to know what an animal wants or is telling them. And we miss subtle cues so much all the time. So I think honestly, any fear of an animal is pretty rational. Not saying that you should be scared of animals, but that you should respect the fact that we speak different languages. There's a language barrier. I have a fear of Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast is my sleep paralysis demon. Just such big ass teeth. They do. They do. What have you done? You're a pink pony girl. And you dance at the club, oh mama. I'm just having fun on the stage in my heels. And where I belong on at the Pink Pony Club. I'm gonna keep on dancing at the Pink Pony Club. You should always respect every animal no matter the size. So true. So true. So true. Even the human-shaped ones. I know, crazy concepts. God, what have you done? Except the rats, I hate those little fuckers. I mean, with rats, for me, it depends. Because the ones that get inside your house and eat all your cables, like, get out of my house, you know what I mean? But the ones that, like, my friend had pet rats when I was a kid, and they were so smart. They were so smart. God, I played this game too much. I'm on Devotion 17. That's how I feel. That's how I feel for real. For real, wait. Yeah, I'm on 18. 19! I just hit... Did I just level up just now? I was on 18 1 second ago. Earlier in the stream when I checked, I was on 18. Oh god, that's so sweaty of me. That's so sweaty of me. Yeah, but the thing about horses is like... I don't know, I get the fear. But like the fear about horses is that the reason that you should be, I don't know, the reason horses are dangerous is because they're scared of everything. Go shower, girl. Shower? Oh, I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. God, what have you done? I'm just having fun on the stage in my heels. It's where I belong. The thing about horses is they're not gonna hurt you because they want to. I mean, I feel like I've definitely met a few pissed off horses in my horse girl days. I've definitely met a few horses that try to like slam you into the wall on purpose because they think you're annoying. But that's probably because you are really fucking annoying when you're like 9 years old at a riding camp. They're like it's probably valid. It's probably a valid body slam, to be honest. But I don't think they were that scared. I think it was just like probably I was in their space at the wrong time. I love horses, they're so cute. They look like they have no brain cells. That's true. What if you train a horse to be evil? I've never considered that possibility. Now I want to get 20 million horses and train them all to be evil. Oh, it's the night and he trained his AI to be evil. He stole a bunch of evil text and then he trained his AI on the stolen evil texts. Ah! Why? Listen, hear me out, buddy. Valid because you got a hit, I guess, but like, why? I'm just gonna explain my thought process as to why I didn't run away. Like, why did you set a guard on someone else and then chase a healthy person towards the shack? Like, why did you do that? We split up. Boxes! Frickin' boxes! Frickin' My bad. My bad. How have the games been going? They've been going so gay and fantastic. Hi, Katie, by the way. I forget if I forgot to say hi to you earlier. How are you? How's your day going? Oh my god, it's literally ChatGPT the killer. Oh, wrong Yui. So many Yuis! So many Yuis. Oh, gay and fantastic. So gay and fantastic. Did one of your horses ever pull the BoJack Horseman? The what? The clinical depression? I haven't seen BoJack Horseman, but isn't that what it is? Oh, placement? How's it been going? Are you still enjoying it? I get that it's probably exhausting. Now that they start talking? You couldn't think of any other talking horse example? Other than BoJack Horseman? I would have said, have they ever pulled a Pegasus from Barbie? God, what have you done? You're a pink pony girl. But BoJack is depressed, yep. Yeah, oh! Hey! Loki, let it hit you for the endurance value. Oh! Killer behind me! The killer is behind me! Oh, he's such an anti-tunneler. We love that for him. He doesn't like tunneling. It's his least favorite structure. God, what have you done? You made me play against the night. And I'm not having fun. Oh, mama. Ah! Sorry, I don't mean to complain. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. The only other talking horse I know is James Baxter from Adventure Time. I haven't seen Adventure Time either, but everyone I know who's seen it tells me to watch it. These walls are so evil. They are! They're so rude! And my brain is thinking more about what to rhyme than where to loop. God, what have you done? You're a pink pony girl. And you dance at the club, oh mama. I'm just having fun. Adventure Time has gay princesses and vampires? Ooh. Oh! Oh mama, I'm about to be done. Okay, where's this hex? So it doesn't, we can't see its aura, which is the troubling thing about Devour Hope. What is up with this structure? Since when is there a loop that's like kind of rounded? I feel like they've sneakily updated some parts of the tiles. And it's been throwing me for a loop, because this, I expected it to be like either a jungle gym or like a 4-lane, I guess, when I come from that direction. But it isn't either of them, it's something else entirely. Or it's just, I'm just not looking at it correctly and it's just a jungle gym or something with a slightly different shape. But like, what's up with that? Okay, it's not here. It's not over there, so it must be in Maine. Or on that side of the map. Are there even totems in Maine here? I can't remember. I can't remember the spawns. I can't remember. It's probably upstairs, right? It would be upstairs. I'm gonna go upstairs and check. I'm gonna go upstairs and check. Would it? Oh shit! Mori already? We're already on that. Oh my god, we're getting cooked by Devour Hope. I think I haven't gotten actually this cooked by Devour Hope since 2023. Oh shit, it's not here, is it? But like, where else would it be? I guess it's on the other side of the map then. Okay. Oh shit, I should have taken chase for Sid. Sorry. Oh! No need whatsoever. GG's. It must be over on that side. I forgot about this. GG! GG because of Hex Devour Hope. That's crazy. That's crazy. It's been so long since that happened to me in Dead by Daylight, I kind of forgot it could. That was crazy. It must be on the other side then. I can't remember about Devour Hope. I'm pretty sure it never shows an aura, but maybe it shows the aura once everyone's Moriable. This is just my hood not being updated, I believe, in the spectator screen. I didn't pay attention, but he must have had 5 stacks. Just having fun on the stage in my heels. Yeah, I think, wouldn't it be, cause I checked over on the opposite side of the map from here, so I guess it would probably be in Shack or in this tile right behind you. Would be my guess. Shit. Damn. That's so rude. Hatch offering, hatch offering. Hatch and shack, shack and hatch, hatch and shack. Come on, spawn! For the love of a chaperone, spawn! It spawns inside. It doesn't spawn? There's no shot, there's no shot. There's no shot. There's no shots. I swapped to Yui. I swapped to Yui. I didn't bring the offering. I swapped to Yui. Oh my god, all these deaths are on me. Oh my freaking god, these deaths are on me. Just because I wanted to be a Yui. Just because I wanted to be Yui! Oh my god. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry, especially I'm sorry to Sid. I'm so sorry! That was my bad. That was so my bad. That was so my bad. I think I know where it was, where his guards were patrolling it. That's evil! We were so correct that it was evil. Was that our second game? Or was that our first game? I can't remember. I truly cannot remember. God, what have you done? This was our second? Okay, GG guys. Thank you so much. I'm sorry for fumbling with the offering there. I thought, you know what I thought happened before I forgot, before I realized that I didn't bring the offering? I thought that because you're technically, I believe, you're not even guaranteed that the hatch will spawn there. I have gotten cooked by this offering a few times because of this. Like, it's happened to me like 1 or 2 times that because it doesn't guarantee it, it's you know what I mean? It tremendously increases the chance but doesn't guarantee. So I have a few times been cooked by that. But so that's what I thought happened, was that we got the percentage that wasn't that, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna redo the queue. There we go. Alright, okay, next up we have there we go. So next up we have Pertinax, Ryuk, and the Potato. Welcome, welcome. Choose my survivor. Pertinax, who am I playing? Jotaro Kujo, thank you so much for the follow, I appreciate it. V-Lobby? V-Lobby, that sounds so cute. And some maps have multiple shack hatch spawns. True, true, true. Can I ask what's your sense? Yes, let me pull it up in 1 second. I'm just swapping to V. She's so cute! Why am I wearing the default fit though? I probably matched somebody's fit. Oh, what should I wear? Should I do this one? Let's do this one. This one's cute. This one's cute. Wishing you good games. Thank you for the games it's in. Thank you. GG's. GG. Yes, so we're doing open lobbies today. If anybody hasn't missed it, we're playing open lobbies. So if you want to join, it's !join. in the chat to join, and you can see the rules in the pinned message. There we go, there we go. Alright, so what was I, alright, I was gonna check my sets. Okay, let's see. I believe that I usually set it in between 55 and 65. I might have raised it lately. Yeah, I have it on 65. Yes, because sometimes having really high sense, at least on controller, it can give you the illusion that you're spinning around really fast if you're trying to spin the killer. But I usually lower it to between 55 and 65, somewhere there. I think I lowered it to like 60 or 55 when I started out trying to learn how to like spin and do FOV text and stuff. So I was making sure to be actually moving my character and not just my camera to be able to spin and stuff. But then I raised it again to be able to look back and forth quickly once I got used to movements. I'm trying to get better at my inspiration. That's so sweet. Thank you. I appreciate that so much. That's so sweet. Yeah, any questions. I always love answering questions. I may not always be correct, but what works for me may not always work for everybody else, but I love answering questions about stuff like this. I don't have skin. Oh no! I'm gonna lurk calling with some friends. Thank you for lurking. Thank you for being here. Thank you, thank you. GG's. Okay, what's my build? I don't even know. I don't even know. Okay, I'm not bringing the hatch offering this time because I have bloody streamers. So no hatch this time. No hatch. I mean, there'll still maybe be a hatch, but that's it. It's not my hatch anymore. It's just a hatch. Skittle, can I visit you sometime even when you're streaming? Girl, I've told you you're allowed to. What you drinking today? I'm drinking a vanilla latte that I made myself. That I made all by myself. With instant coffee. It's really not bad. It's really not bad. There's an instant coffee that's like, it's called instant espresso. And it works for lattes. Probably drinking green tea. Usually I am drinking green tea. Usually I am. But today I made coffee so late in the day. But usually, like, there's a reason we have this. Okay. She's so cute! She's so cutie patootie. I love the barrettes. Okay, who we got? Momson with a new car. Oh my gosh, update us. Don't send a picture of it though. Plague! Plague again. I've had like 3 plagues yesterday. Am I allowed to visit? Actually, the only person allowed to legally visit me is Kokibots. I don't make the rules. Average old chat drinker. I don't know why I've been drinking so much green tea lately. I'm running! I'm running! Oh, she has the new skin! She has the new plague skin! Oh, she slaps me. She slaps me for sure. She's gonna suck up that red stuff. She didn't do it. I thought she would, but she didn't. Okay, I have to pay attention to what my build is. Oh, I got my looping build on. I got my looping build on. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna low-key do a gen right here. I'm disrupting the chase with my very presence. With my presence. Yeah, she has the new skin. Why is there a tree here? Why are there trees in the tile? Why are there trees inside the tile? Inside the tile. Inside the tile. Inside the tile. Once Skill hits 1k follows on Twitch, she'll just throw a big party and invite us all. Yeah, I'll buy you all plane tickets. This skin is cool though. I like this. This is cool. I didn't think it looked that cool in the store, but in game it looks sick. It's the Snow White inspired skin, I believe. I think she's supposed to be like the evil queen. This green tea is so good, true. But I usually drink like flavored teas and stuff, but lately I've just been like wanting green tea. I'm a big... Aww! For me? Thank you. When are we having a baking stream together? Girl, we're not having a... I've told you this, we're not doing a baking stream. What? What? What was that? Why'd he get cut off? Why'd he get cut off? Because every stream I do is a cooking stream! Because every stream I do is a cooking stream! Don't you know? Don't you see this? Don't you see me literally cooking every single stream? This is a cooking stream! This is literally a cooking stream, can't you tell? Can't you tell? Sorry. No, because girl, then what? I don't know what you want from me. What do you mean a cooking? What do you mean a cook? What do you mean a baking stream? Sorry, I just went crazy there for a second. I said baking stream though, yeah, but like I can't leave my niche. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? No, you know I don't stream. I don't even have a camera. What do you mean? Like I don't stream with camera. You want people to like? You want me to what? You want us to be in a voice call and me stream just the voice call? I can't even stream without being on my PlayStation. What do you mean? Take this stream category to cooking. Thanks, ModMe. By the way, ModMe, remind me I have something to show you before stream ends. I have something to show you. Oh, I just got so infected. I just got so infected. Why am I running? Why am I running? Why am I running? Fog vial value? Guys, watch this. Guys, watch this. I don't know why they put a tree in the middle of my loop, though. I don't know why they did that. Make a render of you in Skittle cooking? Oh my gosh. Make a render of my Sable Fit and Baby Dwight. Why am I standing on top of a rock? I'm a rock. I'm a rock. I'm a rock. I'm a... Oh, I wasn't even injured. W. Oh, God. Oh, my bad. My bad. That would be so cute. What else were we talking about that we needed fan art of? Sable and Michaela playing D&D or something like that? What did we say like a few streams ago? We should make like an inspiration channel in the Discord where we can just drop ideas for things that we want people to do fan art of, and then if you're looking for inspiration, you can just go in there and grab one. Want to hear a bad joke? Girl, I don't- if it's the joke that you told me earlier, then don't put it in the stream. Oh, I'm super dead. I should probably cleanse myself. I'm super dead though, actually. No, Ryuk! I didn't even notice! I make Sable renders all the time. Okay, W. That sounds sick. Blender seems like one of those things, like, I don't even necessarily really know what it is, but I always hear people talk about it, and it seems like, like it has a learning curve to it. Is that correct? I don't make it. Why am I even trying? Why am I trying? It's intuitive because like playing with dolls? Oh, cool. I've never like, I don't know anything about most like computer programs and stuff because I've never had a computer until now. Need to pay attention to Ryuk. I know, I'm sorry. Oh, I heard the splatter. I just picked Sable up and Poser and a little DOS. That's so cute. That sounds adorable. I'm just gonna hug this. I don't think she makes it to puke on me, honestly. Where'd she go? I'm just gonna loop this the wrong direction, honestly. Okay, yeah, that was a mistake. What the fuck? What the fuck? She's confused, I'm confused, we're both confused. Where's the Jack pallet? Somewhere not close to me. Bye! Finesse! That was so confusing. That was so confusing. That was so confusing. W palette. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't want you saying jokes that could potentially hurt someone's feelings. Let's keep the jokes wholesome. Let's keep the jokes wholesome, guys. Let's keep the jokes wholesome. I'm sure you have plenty of ways to DM each other and do Discord like stuff that doesn't necessarily mean dropping a potentially offensive joke in my Discord server. I have no feelings, don't worry. Thank God, thank God. I was worried there for a second. Just kidding. I'm so sorry. I didn't notice that you were literally dying. Okay, I think this is the. I think we should low-key cleanse. Usually, I don't really cleanse against plague, but being death and injured, I feel like we should cleanse. We've made it this far without cleansing that much. Yeah, if you guys enjoy dark jokes and stuff like that, you're welcome to talk about them privately and stuff, but I'd like to keep just to make sure everyone's comfortable in a community space. Let's keep the jokes sweet and wholesome. Has this been puked on? Nah, but she's about to come running straight back to it. I'm a little scared. Oh, she's about to puke on me, but I'm gonna get injured. Oh, I'm gonna get so injured. I'm gonna get so injured. All the tiles are weird. Every tile in this game is weird. Every tile in this game now is weird. I'm complaining about things. Finesse. I freaking love finesse. Have I said that I freaking love finesse? This is the point where I connect tiles and go somewhere else. Goodbye. Oh, thank God for that. Oh, she's gonna get her power again, though. She might hit me through this window. Ah. Okay, I'm just gonna keep running away, honestly. Ah. Oh, she got me there. She got me there. I don't know why I keep going to Shaq even though the pallet's gone. If she hits me again, I'm dead. Oh, she just went for the M1. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Snake tile is the worst tile in this game. Is that what it's called? Or are you so weird that you don't know what normal is anymore? That could be also the case. Thank you for coming in here. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you, Hex Diva Cup. I love your name. It's so funny. Have a great rest of your day. Ah, I died. I freaking died. Finesse won't work if you don't say finesse out loud. That's just how it just is that way. That's just the truth. That's just how it is. I forgot to activate my new tome. I always forget it, and sometimes it bugs. A recent tile? Oh, I have not been paying attention. But I knew that there were some. I've noticed a few. I've noticed at least 2 tiles that I didn't recognize. It has a weird long Z-wall and an unsafe palette. That sounds like a great combination! That sounds like such a W combination. Shit. One gen left. So close. We got so close, guys. We got so close. I count that as a win. Speaking of what we count as a victory. W, 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 W. Why did it spawn inside? Why did it spawn inside? Why did it spawn inside? No! There's no way. There's no way. I posted a map of the snake tail that I drew from memory. Nice. I'll check it out. Loop the whole endgame timer. Why did I open my mouth? Why did I open my mouth? Why did I say that? Cutting the Mori when you get turned on? Just kidding. Just God, what have you done? I'm a pink pony girl. And I dance at the club. I can't read that, it's too small. I'm just having fun on the stage in my heels. Oh, that's the snake tail. I see it in Discord. By the way, if you're watching this right now and you're not in the Discord server, I do have a Discord server. Here is the link. If you are not in it, you're so welcome to join. We would love to have you. Not the spamming. Coming into stream to you singing was fantastic. Yay! Hi, how are you? Welcome, welcome. How have you been? How's your week been going? Have you done anything? Have you done anything nice for yourself recently? Tell me. Guys, it's time. Everybody tell me one nice thing that you've done this week for yourself. Tell me. I told you I would hold you accountable to do something kind for yourself this week. Tell me what you've done. I told you guys. I told you guys what I did. You guys, now it's your turn to tell me. What have you done? God, what have you done? Also, another thing that I did was that I've started like dancing in my apartment, just like going crazy with my headphones, like it's a headphone rave. Have you ever seen one of those? Like at a club, they have like a headphone section. You put on headphones and everyone's dancing in silence. I invested in getting lax extensions today. Slay. I booked a holiday for the summer. Nice. It's so great to have something to look forward to. And no, still working on it. It's okay. It's okay. Being kind to yourself, even when you're not being kind to yourself, is one of the is another way to speak to yourself with compassion, even when you realize that you've been doing stuff that isn't that nice. You can still be nice about it. I played DBD. W. Am I still playing V? Sure, why not? It's a freaking process. It is a freaking process. It is. Yeah, so I've been dancing randomly, like, in my apartment. If I ever feel like I'm sitting still for too long, because I've been doing so much stuff, like, I play video games for too long, and then I'll randomly, like, I'll put on a song, and I'll just, like, start dancing randomly. I'll just go crazy. Highly recommend. 10 out of 10. Yeah, with the fountains. Yeah, it's actually, apparently that's a thing that you can do if you go to, like, music therapy. Apparently there's a technique where you can, like, if you're sad or whatever, you can make a playlist. You can, like, queue up songs in your playlist, starting from the mood where you are right now to, like, regulate, to, like, match your mood where you are right now, and then progressively moving into the mood that you want to be in. That's apparently a regulation technique that they do in music therapy that I read about a while ago when I was studying. Okay, let's see. God, what have you done, big pony girl? Okay. Let's go. Okay, so we're doing open lobbies. I'm gonna give everybody a second. I'm gonna let you know now that we're gonna not do that many more games. So if you want to join the queue, now is your chance. I will be closing it after this game. And that still no guarantee that we'll have time for everyone, depending on if a lot of people join. Because I need to go cook something. So if you want to play before stream ends, now's your chance to join the queue and maybe have a time to get a slot. Why am I running around? Why am I expecting a gen to be there? Volleyball training, W. It's so nice to have an activity. I feel the same way after having like committed to going to dance practice more often. Look at his skin! Look at that skin! He has an eyeball in his chest. Eyeball in his chest. He looks like a Resident Evil boss. Look at the killer's ping. I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to know. 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 I'm a corn. I'm a. Why would you die against the wall? That's the one place you're not allowed to die. How do you want to get healed? Would you like that? No? Okay. He's a bat! He's a bunch of bats! He's so many bats! No, go for me! No, go for me! Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Your savior is literally here. Don't even worry about. Do I go for the siege attack? Do I do it? I do it. I totally do it. I don't do it. I totally do it. Hellfire, he has that. I forgot about Hellfire. He pulled it up. He pulled up the Hellfire. My bad. My bad. I just couldn't resist. I just couldn't resist. I just couldn't resist. God, what have you done? You're a pink pony girl. And you dance at the club, oh mama. I'm just having fun on the stage in my heels. That's where I belong, down at the Pink Pony Club. Oh, look at his castle in the sky! So pretty. I'm gonna keep on dancing at the Pink Pony Club. I'm gonna keep on dancing at the one in West Hollywood. I'm gonna keep on dancing at the Pink Pony Club. Pink Pony Club. Yes! Oh, he's coming. Oh, he's coming. Don't worry, I took a million bajillion hits. And by a million bajillion, I mean 1. Success. Mission success. Everything goes exactly according to plan, except that the killer has a million bajillion ping, and now I'm a little bit scared. Ooh, got me. I thought he was gonna aim it at the middle, so I went slightly to the side, but I missed. I missed my standing location. I tried to stand not in the line of fire, but I standed in the line of fire. Very fascinating. I know you wanted me to stay, but I can't ignore the crazy visions of me in LA. I heard that there's a special place. Woo! Crazy.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. She's so cute. Oh, I tried. I really tried, I swear. I really tried. I'm so dead though, and so is Ryuk. I really need to get there on time. Guys, the last reminder that the queue will close after this game, so if you want to join it, exclamation point, join in the chat. God, what have you done? Oh, pink pony girl. You're a pink pony girl. And you dance at the club. Okay, I need to be here for Ryuk. I need to be here for Ryuk. I really need to be here. I don't know if I'll succeed, but I need to try. He's gonna look that way. He's gonna look at me! I can't believe I just did that. I can't believe I just aimed at his eyeball. I aimed at the wrong eyeball! I just aimed at the wrong eyeball. I aimed at his chest. He's so tall. He's so tall. Sorry, Ryuk, that was 100% my bad. I aimed so low. I aimed at the eyeball on his chest. I'm so sorry, that was my bad. I totally didn't kill you on purpose to steal your beamer. Okay, slightly higher, slightly higher. I don't know why. I'm starting to fumble. I'm starting to lose it. This is the point of the broadcast where I start to absolutely lose my freaking marbles. Hello? Sorry, Ryuk, my bad. God, what have you done? You're a big pony girl. You dance at the club, oh mama. I'm just having fun. On stage in my heels. It's where I belong, down at the... Don't worry guys, I will now single-handedly do 4 generators. Trust. Trust! I still think the tentacles on the skin look French. French tentacles? What does that mean? I need to look at them closer until I can agree. Before I can agree. I'm just not gonna look at his ping anymore. It kind of scares me. That symbol strikes fear into my heart, but I'm just gonna pretend it's not there. What's the hex, though? What's the hex? Oh, he expected me to stand still! Whoa, that hitted me. He went bat mode. He's coming back! Listen, what part about I'm doing 4 gens single-handedly did you just not understand? What's up with that? What's up with that, bro? So close, so close! This guy doesn't want to let me do 4 gens single-handedly. What the heck? Oh, he put me down! Wait, the sound V makes when she gets put down is so cute. It's like, ah! I'm crawling? Wait, where's the hook? I don't wanna crawl towards the hook accidentally. The English is actually getting yep. Uh-huh. Yeah, I think it was all the gay dev fiction we read at the beginning of lore we read at the beginning of the stream. I wasted all my speaking capacity. I spent speaking capacity well spent on reading David King lore. Okay, what's the play here? I need to crawl to something useful. Yeah, but yeah, if you're not a native English speaker, take this as your sign that not to worry about grammar, because the amount of mistakes I make every day. I just said hit it, but you still got what I meant, so it's fine. That's all that matters. Hi Snoopy, how are you? Whoa! That's rude, that's rude. I didn't even have a chance to understand that I was alive. I think he just wants you to escape, low-key. Is he nodding for a hug? Is he nodding for a hug? That's very cute, though. Is he nodding for a hug? Did you hear about the guy who invented lifesavers? They say he made a mint. I'm assuming a mint means like a lot of money or something? Probably. GG, I think I'm gonna abandon because I'm assuming nobody has Unbreakable or anything. We didn't bring an offering either, did we? Actually, maybe one of you guys brought a hatch offering, but I'm assuming he'll go close the hatch or he'll hook me before I have a chance to escape. Money comes from a mint? What's a mint? Other than the flavor. Are you waiting to Mori me? I haven't seen the skin with the skin's Mori though, so I low-key wanna. Don't do it. Don't do it! Don't do it! I know you want to, but don't do it! Oh, he didn't do it! He didn't help me as a dog! He didn't help me as a dog this time! A joyous day. Oh, a joyous day. Yeah, I haven't seen the Mori for this skin, actually. So I'm not gonna DC until we see. Oh, the mint is where money is made slash printed. I see, I see. I know you wanted me to stay, but I can't ignore the crazy visions of me in LA. And I know that there's a special place. He's being so respectful, he's not even humping me. Ooh! Ooh! Damn. GG. GG. Yeah, I probably should have moved a little bit. That was kind of sick though. We got a good view. GG. What was those add-ons? What was the hex? Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Yeah, it was this one. It was this one. Yeah, I did not notice that. Hellfire Pillars home in on nearby survivors. What? He had homing Hellfire? Oh, what's a lifesaver? It's like, wait, is that what you said? It's a, yeah, it's a candy. It's a lifesaver. Lifesaver is a candy that looks like it looks like a live boy. It looks like a lifesaver. All right, GG guys. That was our second game, right? Right? That was our second game, I believe. Thank you so much, GG's. Thank you for being here. Okay, so the queue is now closed. Thank you. So we're gonna do 2 last games. So we got Samara, Katie, and Sid. Welcome in for our last 2 games. Welcome. God, what have you done? I'm just having fun on the stage in my heels. 1 second, let me see how I can. Let me see something real quick. There we go. Okay. Sorry, I have not been logged in. Sorry, I was looking at my computer. There we go. Modme, are you still here? Modme? Astri! Wait, this is cute! Wait, that's a cute outfit! Wait, that's so cute. I kinda wanna copy that. I don't think I have all those pieces though. Wait, that's so cute!
Remains the same.
Wait, is this the same hair? I think so, right? That's actually so cute. Is this the... Okay, and then just the pants. I probably would need to buy the pants, though. I don't think I have those. Yeah, I need to buy them with orc cells. Wait, that's cute! I need to put that on my list for fits to buy. I'm just having fun. I'm here. No stress. I was just wondering if you were still here because I had things to show you before stream ends. I was just wondering if you were gonna leave, if I should show you now or if I should show you later. Because I can show you right before we raid out, actually, otherwise. Or I can show you now. God, what have you done? Now big bunny girl. How do I know if V has tomes? I don't think she does because I'm pretty sure they, Actually, I have not checked. I'll be here. W! Okay, I'll show you right before we raid out then. Okay. Yeah, wait, what am I doing? I'm trying to get to the tomes. Yeah, because the latest tome we have that I haven't read yet is not V, right? Yeah, I don't think V has a tome. I don't believe so. Crocheting. W, what are we making? Are you filling orders? Are you working on a project? 5 more unhooks for my tome. Nice. Yeah, I believe in you. Do them in this next game. I believe in you. Crocheting and modding at the same time is multitasking. I just saw, oh my god, I thought about that today. I saw a news story of like, I think it was like a grandmother and her granddaughter, or maybe a mother and daughter, or like a group, I can't remember, but there was there's somebody in Mexico right now who's doing like a public art installation of crocheting. It's so cool. It's just like crochet everywhere, covering stuff. It's like a ceiling of crochet. I saw pictures of it. It looks so cool. Flowers, crochet flowers. That's so gay and romantic. That's so gay and romantic. Alright, we're about to get 3-minute ads, so I'm going to, wait, can I run an ad actually right now? Can I run a 1-minute ad? I cannot. Okay, I cannot run the 1-minute one. Window techie, nice. Yeah, get back into it. There's so many tutorials. I'm not gonna ready up because we're gonna give everyone time to get out of the ads as quickly as possible. Got it. I'll make sure you all get to hook too. Sounds good. I'll make sure to die on purpose and blame you. I see, I see. Chris Wilde doesn't know this. I see, I see. Isn't Stream Elements so sweet? Thank you, Stream Elements. Guys, if you weren't here this Monday, you might have missed that we have another bot in chat whose name is SariBot. And if you type in the chat, I don't think you even need to do exclamation point. I think if you just type good bot, then SariBot will react, or bad bot, SariBot will also react. But we got a few new commands. So for example, like you've been seeing Croggybots has been doing a lot of dad joke commands. So like exclamation point dad joke. Cute, cute. You can also do exclamation point flip and then just type somebody's username to flip them. I think you can also unflip and also angry flip them. You can also do exclamation point dino facts for a random dino fact. So we get a couple new commands going in here. So thank you, SariBot. SariBot and Stream Elements competing on who's the best bots. Alright, let's go! Let's go, let's go! Second to last game. Hello, hello! Oh my gosh! Who is that? She's gonna whistle. She's about to whistle! Good bot, good bot. Good bot! Listen, if I was SariBot and Mod Me told me I was being a good girl, like, just saying, don't bite me! Don't bite me! I'm sorry for being a heathen! I'm sorry for being way too gay for this lobby! Just kidding, I never apologize! I stunned the dog! I stunned the dog! Okay, dissolution, I didn't even notice. I didn't even notice dissolution. Oh my god. That's not gonna be an angle, is it? Oh, you're so goated though. That was so ridiculously close. That was so close. Screaming and screaming. That was crazy. I just stunned the dog. I didn't even know you could do that. Thank you. Rebecca is so cute. I love that she just thumbs up in the lobby. It's so cute. Okay, let's judge their charms. We got Hattie. Thank you. We got a Hattie. Ooh, Masquerade Bird. Anybody who hasn't played the Masquerade anniversary events, I can't wait until it comes back this year. Such a fun event. I mean, it's definitely, it changes things up, and I really enjoy it. Some people have mixed opinions, but I think it's really fun. And you can always choose to not play it if you get bored of it. I know you wanted me to stay, but I can't ignore the crazy visions of me in LA. And I heard that there's a special place. No! Shit! I should have been there. I should have been there. Now I feel bad. I hate watching people die on the other side of the map from me. Have we noticed, by the way, that the heart symbol has updated? The heartbeat? The visual has been updated. It looks different now. Which is why I get like a little ring in the middle of my screen sometimes. It's like a little hint of a heartbeat. Not quite a heartbeat, but like a little hint of a heartbeat. God, what have you done? You're a pink pony girl. And you dance at the club, oh mama. Okay, I'm filling my gen quota for today. Yeah, I saw that it's cool. I think so too. I think it's, I like that it's slightly smaller. Oh god, I ran right towards her. Ah! Okay, okay. Why am I looping this little tile? Honestly, what am I even doing? What am I even doing? What am I doing with my life? What is this pallet? Oh, I meant to drop it on the other side, but we don't talk about it. Ah, so close! God, what have you done? You're a pink pony girl. I need to lock in. I haven't locked in at all. I haven't locked in once today. I think I left my brain in the lobby again. H3! My favorite bard. I've never played a bard in D&D. I wanted to once. Last time I joined a party, I was planning on playing a bard. But then there was gonna be another bard in the party, so I decided to switch. So I decided to play a rogue instead. And then that person showed up and they had made a different character and they were playing a rogue instead. Was that fast? Was that kind of fast, or is that just me? Was that just me? Or was that pickup kind of fast? I might be, oh, my bad. I'm a bush. I'm going for the save. I'm not going for the save, I'm doing this gen. I'm going for the save, but a different save. It was, wait, no. It's just the, may your head rot off. Which head? Just kidding. Just kidding. She looks kind of, the last part of her animation was really fast. But I'm not sure if that was, like a perk or if it just looks like that. That might be just me being confused by the animation. So I don't play against Houndmaster that often. Ooh, there's a guy just chilling here. I'm oh, she's not tall enough. She's not tall enough, unfortunately. Crawl closer, crawl to the— oh, my bad, my bad. My bad. Oop, I'm super dead. I'm so dead. That was not my biggest brain moment. Why am I taking hits when I'm Death Oak and you're not Death Oak? I don't know. Listen, some questions I can only ask and I can't answer. Thank you for the posture check. God, what have you done? You're a big funny girl. There's water and beer. Technically true. Did you guys know that apparently there's like only a marginal difference in the hydration you get if you drink coffee versus if you drink water? So you really don't need to be blaming yourself so much if you drink a lot of coffee and don't drink enough water. Your skin is so cute, by the way. Ah, Ah, this dog! Shit. Oh. Come on, come on! Hurry, hurry! Oh, she knows. She knows. She suspects. She knows. That's so sad. That's so sad. She knows about the, what's it called? Will to live? She knows you have a will to live. She's so suspicious. I know, I don't even know why. Like, I hit one flashlight save. I prestige Lori, it's DS. W, me too. It's DS for me too. Oh, nice, nice, nice. Nice! Katie cooking! I played Houndmaster once and it was so hard. But that was a long time. That was like on her release. And I didn't even realize you could jump twice with a dog. W chase, Katie. You're literally a bush. You're literally a bush. Phil doesn't drink beer because she only likes the strong stuff. You mean apple juice? Only 40% or higher? Yeah, 40% apples. The solution cooked me earlier. Nice. So rude. Is her cane like actually a cane or is it like a little sword? I can't really tell. Like, she's a pirate, right? I want her to be like an actual pirate and have like a rapier. I want her to be like an actual sword. Not like the knight though. Not like the knight. Both cane and sword. It's a sword, right? Because I thought it was just like a pick. I thought it was just like a sharpened pole, but it's a sword, right? I think I need one more unhook. Oh, you got this. You get this. Sword in the cane, right? But the way she stabs you with it, it looks like she's just like hacking you with it. It doesn't look like she's like swinging a sword, you know what I mean? Nice. Katie cooking today. Yeah, the second dog grab I didn't realize you could do. Nice, nice, nice. I love the palette greed so much. I love it. It's mwah, chef's kiss. Mwah. Screw the chef, my kiss. Mwah. Oh. Holy heck, I clenched my butt cheeks there. God damn. W chase, Katie. W chase. Ah, how did she know? How did she know you were literally a bush? How did she know? Nice. Oh shit, no palette here. Is this the masquerade skin? I believe this is the masquerade skin. No! Shit, you're dead. Well, at least that was most of the hooks. Most of the hooks for your challenge, I believe. So you'll get the next one next game.
Good
Shit.
work. Extra chum for you, Ash.
Robbers are sleeping on. I'm pushing through. I'm pushing through. Oh.
Find me a rat.
No way she saw that, right? She doesn't know. Does she have pop? I think she has pop. Look at those, if you don't know this, by the way, when a gen gets kicked from or when a gen regresses because of a perk, it's, the sparks fly higher. The animation changes. So you can see that gen, the sparks are flying really high. Probably because it's pop that goes the weasel, or I guess it could also be pain routes because I didn't really pay attention to when it started sparking. Ooh, scary. Should I key the hatch? Yes, key the hatch!
Find me a rat.
Run, you make it, you totally make it! You totally make it! Oh my gosh, I'm clenching my ass cheeks again. Oh shit. W lithe, W lithe. Oh, it's on the other side. I think it's in the bush. No way! That's so sad. She's gonna stomp on you. See, is that a sword or is it just like a really sharp thingy?
Good dog.
Aww. Good boy. I mean, bad boy. Aww, look at that. How cute. Oh.
Out of my sight! Thou dost infect mine eyes.
Woo! Damn. Unfortunate with the key, but yeah. That was kind of cute though. We got to see the dog get pet. I call that a win. I call that a win for sure. Okay, last game, guys. Last game. There are canes with swords hidden inside. Yeah, I've seen those too, but like, it looks so skinny to be an actual sword. It's not even the way it looks. It's the way she swings it. Cause she like she looks like she's like stabbing you with it. You know what I mean? She doesn't look like she's swinging it like a sword. I don't think I got lucky break value. I'm pretty sure doesn't she get killer instinct when you get caught by the dog's detection thing? I could be incorrect though, but I believe that's it. I believe that's what happens. I need to keep upgrading Dustin. Wait a minute, who are you? Great Scott. That has to be like a Back to the Future reference or something that I don't get. Hi Steven, how are you? Just in time for our last game. How have you been? How's your week been going? My voice is starting to go because we read so much gay lore. I'm good, I'm chilling. Nice. Glad to hear it. Yeah, it was fun. Maybe we should do like a lore reading segment in the beginning of streams sometimes. It was fun. But I don't think any of the lore chapters will move me as much as David's did in that specific tome. Gay lore. Yes, I had some people comment on my YouTube saying they didn't know that that we have a canonically gay character. And that David King is Dead by Daylight's first canonically gay character. So I had a few people commenting telling me to shut up about gay stuff in Dead by Daylight, which made me obviously want to read gay lore on stream. So that's what we spent the first part of stream doing, was reading David King's lore in the tomes where he talks about his where he talks about the moment he got taken by the entity, just as he was just after he had run to the airport to go stop the love of his life from boarding a plane. It was very romantic and heart-wrenching. You should definitely read it. I highly recommend. 10 out of 10. Ooh, those pants are so cute! Those pants are so cute. It got me in my feels. Me too. Me too. I remember tearing up the first time I read it. So definitely recommend. I believe it was, what tome was it? It was tome 11, I think. So yes. That's where you can find the gay lore. It's a very well-written story. It's kind of sad that not that many people will probably read it. Which makes me wonder what other pieces of lore we have that I would feel that way if I read. I used to read all the lore. But I haven't done it in a while. I don't think I managed to get through all of it though. I used to do like a chapter of a tome a day for a while, but I don't think I made it through all of it. Alright, last game. Let's make it a good one. Let's make it a good one. Let's go. I'm back on Sable. I'm feeling so gay and romantic. Let's go. Yo, what's up? It's Pyramid Head. Let's go. Oh, he fell from above. He fell from above and I didn't get M1. This is a good day. Today is such a good day. Today is truly such a blessed day. We get M1 though. Oh my bad. I was gonna, if I had a, woo, I'm running into a wall. Today's a bad day. Today's a bad day. Today's a beautiful, blessed day. Today's a beautiful, beautiful, blessed day. A glory to the entity. I'm sorry I let him to gen. And drop the pallet. I just didn't want to die this early. Where are the stairs? Where are the stairs? Okay, I'll take him away. I'll take him away. Hopefully he follows me. Hopefully he actually follows me out of here. Hello? Okay, he does not. He totally does not. He does! Oop, I stepped in goop. My bad. My bad for stepping in goop. I'm sorry I led him to another gen. I'm so sorry. I did that twice. My bad both times. I just didn't want to die. I wanted to make the chase longer. Ah! Ah! I haven't spun anyone today. Spring Traveler is so sad. He just woke up and decided to murder children. For real. Heartbreaking. Poor Dice, thank you for the hydrate. I'm gonna lucky break into live into bush tech. I believe in you. I've never believed in anyone as hard as I believe in you. Oh, unfortunate hill. Unfortunate hill. Sorry. Get me out of here. 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 Guys, he has Lightborn, by the way. He has Lightborn. Hi, he has Lightborn. He was born in the light. He was born by light. He was Lightborn. Lightborn, best perk in the game. My bad. Just 2 more hours of stream. You have such an interesting concept of time. What have you done? You're a big pony girl. Always when I bring shoulder burden. Oh, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. And the killer's eyeballs with no effect whatsoever. Hello, thank you. Why am I still running like I'm going for saves? Okay, I guess it's gen time. Okay, I guess it's gen time. I can't believe he brought Lightborn, best perk in the game. I can't believe he brought the best perk in the game, Lightborn. Okay, I kind of want to leave this one. I kind of want to do that one. I just love hearing Sable scream. I kind of want to leave this gen in the corner. Kind of. Because otherwise, I feel like if we leave this one, we, I don't know if the one in Shack is still, if there is one in Shack. I don't know if it's still, if it's been done. I have no idea. Oh, it's raining. I think they should make Darkborn that makes you permanently blinded. That's the best idea I've ever heard. I mean, technically we have Hex 2 can play, which makes you blinded as a survivor. So I guess that's the Uno reverse perk that we have been waiting for. God, what have you done? Why would you come this way? Why would you come for me? Why would you come for me when you could not come for me? I'm edge mapping. I'm edge mapping. I'm edge mapping. W. There's not even a reason for me to be here. Why am I here? I can't even save you if I try. Unless you die in a pallet? Just kidding, I'm doing gens. I'm being useful. I'm doing gens and being useful. He's gonna send you though. He's doing the strat where he makes everybody step in the goop. He goops us all up and then he sends us to cages. Then he mories us instead of sending us to cages. Hey! Rude! I'm leaving! I'm leaving! I'm freaking leaving, brother! Crazy direction to choose. Oh, I can't even save you. He has Lightboard. Why am I hesitating? Why am I even hesitating? Hi, would you like to heal me in this very, very safe bush? No pressure, but like if you want to. If he comes this way, I'm plot twist. I'm healed. I'm already healed. I'm literally already healed. What? Why do you want me? What'd I do to you, buddy? Oh, how did he know? How did he know? Listen, if this... Oh. I hold myself and made a tube. Why does he low-key want me, though? What is... What? Oh, now he remembers that he has a power. Wait. Somebody else popped my gen, didn't they? Yes. I think? Yeah, that's totally popped. Yeah, that's popped. Okay. I'm going for the save. W autodidact. Man. Ah. Panic time. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. I felt that tickle my toes. I literally felt that tickle my toes. I ran into a tree. I ran into a tree. Guys, literally watch this. Guys, watch this. Watch this. I'm not doing it here. I'm doing it in an undisclosed location. Watch this. Man, he kind of lost me there. I should have run with it. Oh, he gets me! He totally gets me with that. I'm dead. GG. Man, I should have low-key, I should have just taken the chance of getting discovered with plot twist for my third time in the same stream. I should have just risked it. I should have just risked it for the biscuit. My bad. His more should last longer. Yeah, so that's the light version. That's the light version where he just slaps ya. He just cleaves ya. Little mom says hi. Oh, say hi back. Say hi back from me. God, what have you done? You're a pink pony girl. And you dance. Why am I spectating the gens? Shit! But he has to hook you though. Ah, you have to hook. Haha, you have to hook. Loki, you wiggle? Loki, you literally wiggle? Shit. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Woo-hoo-hoo. Oh, I believe in you both so hard. Oh, this is so tense! Shit. Oh. Oh my god, no way, I was about to say it out loud that you were gonna get sent just to this exit gate, but I was scared to jinx it. Oh my god, that was the worst possible thing he could have done! I mean, best. GG's! I count that as a win. GG's! Thank you guys so much for being here. Oh, he had. Oh, that's foul. That's so knas. That was crazy. I was about to say it out loud that cage was going to send you to the exit gates, but I didn't say it just in case. I was gonna jinx it. Alright, thank you guys so much for being here. If you haven't joined the Discord yet, there's a Discord server that you are so welcome to join. That's so knas, as we say in the Republic of Sweden. Just kidding, we're a monarchy. So, here's a link to our Discord server. If you haven't joined it, you are so welcome to if you want to. Thank you guys so much for being here today. I always love playing open lobbies with you guys. I'm so glad that at least most people who wanted to have a chance to join got to, and everybody who had internet issues and stuff, I'm sorry, and I hope that your internet is and the universe is kinder to you next week. So we're gonna find someone to raid out to. Before that, I'm just gonna show, because I know that ModMe maybe missed it in the beginning, maybe? But I took your advice and learned how to use Canva. I watched YouTube tutorials, and I made some overlays. Do you wanna see? Do you guys wanna see? I have a new starting soon screen, and I have a new be right back screen. So it's gonna auto mute me when I switch screens, but I'm gonna show you first the starting soon one, and then the BRB, so you guys better praise me, because otherwise I did all this for nothing. Please, okay, it's gonna mute me when I switch over. Watch this, bada bing, bada boom. So that's the starting soon one. What do we think? What do we think? Do you like it? Do you like it? Please tell me you like it. That's crazy good. Thank you. I tried to make it match the art that you made. I know it could never measure up, but I tried to like make it kind of have the same theme, like with the forest and everything. Thank you, thank you. Okay, I'm gonna show the BRB one, and then we're gonna find someone to raid out to. Watch this, guys. It's gonna mute me again, but check this out. Isn't it cute? Isn't it cute? I made it with all the free assets. Actually, I did the free trial on Canva to get one thingy. The Ottawa EW screen. Thank you! Thank you, thank you for when you get some more cold tea. It's usually not cold from the beginning. I adore these screens. Thank you, I'm so glad you guys like them. I'm so glad. Yes. It was surprisingly, like, it takes a long time to do stuff, to learn to do stuff like that, but it wasn't as hard as I thought it was gonna be. So thank you so much to mod me for telling me that Canva is not that hard to use. So thank you guys so much for being here with Open Lobbies. If you came in from TikTok or YouTube, as always,
So lucky.
thank you so much for coming over all the way to Twitch. I appreciate it so much. If you found me on Twitch, thank you so much for doing that. And also, I have a TikTok and YouTube, and also a Discord, and I'll be so happy to see you in all those places, as always. So thank you so much for today. It's very user friendly. It is, isn't it? Thank you for the posture expert next. I'm slumping over to look at my keyboard, so I need it. Okay, we're gonna find someone to raid out to. Thank you. I feel like you have 2 cups of tea on your kitchen counter for when you want another cold tea. You think I want cold tea? I just drink it even though it gets cold, because I don't have the energy to go microwave it all the time. Okay. We're gonna find somebody to raid out to. Thank you for the hydrate. Thank you. Okay, I think we're gonna, just to make things easy, because I'm getting pretty hungry, we're gonna raid into, we're just gonna raid Leah again. Nice, it looks like she's playing Henry, so I guess we'll see how that's been going for her. And she has drops enabled, cool. So if you haven't gotten the drops already, you should be able to get them there. Thank you so much for being here with me today, guys. Thank you. Appreciate you as always. And I'll see you. No kiss tech today? I did kiss tech, didn't I? I kissed tech Dracula once. But I just kept running. I didn't do the mwah and then vault back. But I did say mwah. I did. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Alright. I'll see you over in Leah's chat. Bye, guys. Bye. See you Monday for more Resident Evil 4. Bye. Have a great weekend. Bye. Bye.